Logic and emotions has been going on for centuries, with each side presenting strong arguments for their stance. On the one hand, logic is considered to be rational and objective, providing a clear path for decision-making and problem-solving. On the other hand, emotions are seen as subjective and intangible, but essential for our well-being and personal relationships. Should you buy her a dinner, or should she learn how to cook to make a dinner? Who's right and who's wrong? Let's find out. Welcome to Emotions versus Logic, the show that pushes dating and relationships to a whole new level, with your hosts, The Real Dana and Steve the Dean Williams. The Real Dana, aka Dana with the Data, is the former co-host of the #1 YouTube morning show, Star in the Morning. She's currently digital content creator and co-host of the Man Up Show with Judge Joe Brown on the Real Dana YouTube channel. Her motto? F*** what you think and love yourself first. With over 40 years in the game, Steve the Dean Williams is an expert in relationships of all stages, from the single life to the married life and all points in between. Steve teaches men to unplug themselves from the dating matrix of TV, radio, and some of these cupcake YouTubers who cry about women all the time. The call-in number is 833-859-8744. That's 833-859-8744. Who wins tonight? Emotions or logic?
Back from Vegas.
And I'm just back.
Yeah, are you gonna put the kimono on though?
No, because I'm always wearing the same kimono. I need a new kimono, and I think I'm gonna start asking for donations for the kimono drive.
They've never seen you. My guys haven't. Why don't you put it on? They never seen you.
I've done the show with the kimono.
Okay, well, I was just saying earlier. I think
you don't pay attention to me like that, so
I didn't know. I had no idea. I thought that was the first time you wore. I think a kimono is where a woman should wear that with nothing on underneath for a man.
The damn kimono. No, that's not how kimono works, honey. That's not how it works. But first of all, how was your trip to Vegas?
Hey, Raymond, man, we'll get to that in a second, buddy. We'll get to that in a second. Wow, ooh, man, he's a little feisty right there, Raymond.
What about the oh, geez, somebody in their emotions already, honey.
Yeah. So Vegas was cool. It was good. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was fun.
What you do?
Well, we went to did so we did a few speaking engagements there, and there was Jabberwockies and Circus Olay, stuff like that. So
what?
It's just entertainment stuff, just stuff off the beaten path, just a little bit of everything. So everything. Raymond, you're not speaking the truth now, Raymond. Hold on, Raymond. We'll get you in a second, buddy. You're not speaking the truth.
You didn't post no pictures.
Well, I didn't know. No, it's private, man.
No videos of people speaking on the panel.
No, I posted some Jabberwocky. I posted some stuff where I was at the Jabberwockies.
I don't think it was a conference. You just went live from your hotel room in a restaurant, So it was probably never a conference.
No, it was a conference. It was there. It was a conference.
Really?
Yeah, it was a conference. It was.
Steve, let me see his bank account. Ooh.
Anyway. So, wait. Oh, what are we today? Are we flipping around? What is it today?
He let me see that bank account, honey, and just to let y'all know, he would have been tricking off on me in Vegas.
Oh man. All right. So let's get into it. Guys, if y'all want to call in, y'all can call in at 833-859-8744. If you got a question, please put a Q in there, and we take your phone calls, and we have a video for this, but we're going to be talking about the lack of transparency from men. Now, before, I know you got a video on that, but what made you want to post this out? When you say the lack of transparency from men, what are you saying? What is your take on that?
I don't have a video on that. I said the videos is just something we could just bring up for other stuff to talk about. Okay. But the overall theme is what made me think of it. I'm dating or whatever, but just thinking about past relationships, friendships with men, the common denominator, y'all lack communication skills, transparency. And it could be the simplest thing. It's as if you're afraid to tell a woman, anything. For example, if you say to me that you're going to do something, drop me off and pick me up, and then something comes up, instead of you telling me because you kind of knew ahead of time or the possibility of plans changing, you say nothing. And then when a moment arrives, the woman is like, okay, what's going on? And then you're like, at the last minute, oh, well, this change. Well, why couldn't you communicate that with me when you knew it was a possibility of something coming? And that's just like one factor, but just overall, men do not communicate well in relationships. And if you notice, when women complain about men or their partners, that's one of the things that they do complain about is lack of communication.
Well, I think you got it wrong. It's not men, it's males. Men always communicate very well with women. Men are clear, concise, and transparent. But the 98% of the guys out here who don't have any game, who worship women, who run behind women, who are scared of women, who can't speak up for themselves, they're always beating around the bush. They're always trying to become friends with the food. They lie to women until they want to be friends. When they want to have sex, they can't ask for what they want. So when you have certain things like that, I can understand that. But I mean, and I want to indicate as Raymond, because I want to bring up what Raymond's saying. Raymond's saying, he said, what about the lack of transparency? Well, here's the thing. Okay, D, I would say he's right, but you are going up to the women. It's not like the women are coming up to you. You know what I mean, D? It's one thing if the women were coming up to the men, but you're going up to her. She's minding her own business, walking down the street, at the bar, at the club. You're walking up to her. So whatever you communicate first starts everything off. And most of these guys out here are afraid of women. So y'all use pickup lines, gimmicks, you lie, manipulate, and deceive. So you're not transparent with the woman. But I love for Raymond to call in and explain what he means by the woman, the lack of her transparency. But like I say, D, a lot of these guys out here are just sad when it comes to the dating game. So, and I'm not going to say women don't lie, but I mean, here's the thing.
Women play games, but
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Even in the midst of her playing games, she's still communicating what she wants to communicate across to you. And you touched on something, because I experienced that too. And the guy, asks you out, and they may like just put it as something casual. We're hanging out. But if you do have an interest in me to be personal and intimate, they don't say anything. Like, I'm not going to make, you have to understand, some women are old school. I would never make the first move. I'm never approaching a man. I'm never going to initiate anything. So if you're interested and you don't say anything, then it's just going to be left unsaid. Mm-hmm. So why can't you communicate that,
But how, all right, okay, but what is he? Okay, how does one, now here's the thing. How does one communicate when one can't communicate with himself? Let's get this call real. Hold on a second. Let me see. Anonymous, what is your name? Where you calling from? What's your question, sir? I guess he hung up. Okay. Well, Anonymous, are you there? All right, we cannot hear you. Got to call back, buddy. So what I'm saying, D, is that the communication
ring. Did it post? I didn't even hear a ring.
No, I turned down I tried to turn down the volume for you so you wouldn't hear the thing. So, but the thing. Oh wait, hold on. Here he goes. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me bring him in. All right, hold on a second. Anonymous, what is your name? Where you calling from?
I was wondering if my two homies could talk about Congolingus.
No, we cannot. Goodbye.
And
no, we're not. Goodbye. Stop. We're not talking about Congolingus. No.
It is a couple of questions in the chat too.
Yeah. Okay. There's a few questions. No, come on, man. We're not doing that. Okay. Question right here. Let's get some of these questions here. Guys, you got a question? Just put a Q in there, and we'll be happy to answer your questions here. He says, I don't know how to communicate with women. Well, that's what I'm saying. This is the whole point that I'm trying to make, D, is that a lot of these guys, they lack communication skills. They can't even introduce themselves properly to a woman, more or less lead a woman to where they want to go. So, I mean, I at least he admits that he has a problem. What say you?
Yeah. So you don't know how to communicate with the woman. Why? And how old are you? This let me throw this in it as well. So
Yes.
younger people, even if they are communicating, maybe what they're saying is off or corny or whatever, but at least they're saying something to what they want, I guess. What I'm starting to find, men over 40, particularly over 45, into their 50s, lack transparency and poor communication skills. And now that is pathetic. But my thing is, why are you afraid to speak to a woman? You know, you did your dad ever teach you what to say? And if you don't have a dad, you don't have shit, even your friends, you know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
have to have a go-to because or how about you just be honest? Hey, I find you attractive. Can I get your number? Or ask a woman out.
Well,
So
well, D, here you got to look at most guys. Okay, so a lot of these young men or guys, males, whatever, they scared of getting hurt. They're worried about failure. They're worried about making mistakes. So there's several things, and the worst part about it, D, is not just even the talking to the woman. They don't know what to do next. It's like it's like they have this mindset that, you know what, okay, I'm just gonna wait for her to choose me, because there's this thing, on the internet, like choosing signals. They for some reason they want the woman to choose them and all this other stuff. So a lot of these guys out here, they lack the communication skills. So they lack the sexual skills, and I don't mean just penetration. I'm not the physical. I'm talking about they lack the skills to have a regular conversation with a woman. D. I'm talking about a mature, let's say mature, not a high school relationship. I'm talking about a mature conversation where we're actually having dialogue versus me sitting around interviewing you and ask you a bunch of questions.
exactly. You always say talk to her, not at her.
Yes,
But you touched
yes.
on something, rejection. Yeah. It's funny though, because what I find is you don't mind you men could go out here and quote unquote conquer the world. And then you even powerful men, but they still are afraid of rejection when it comes to a woman. I see it, and which means that you're going to they avoid. So one of the reasons of lack of communication, lack of transparency is your avoidance. You are avoiding having the uncomfortable conversation. You are avoiding telling the truth because you're afraid that she may not give you none, or she may leave you, or you don't want to disappoint her, or you may be rejected. Avoiding a situation instead of communicating or being transparent, that is a no-no. And maybe that is for males, but again, male man, it is something in men to where when women say, oh, calling a guy asshole or misogynistic, and I don't think it's that. I just think he's trying to avoid an uncomfortable conversation or situation. So then he has to put on his masculine macho attitude as if he doesn't have to have it, or whatever the case may be. And the reason why I brought up this whole communications transparency, because this is something that happened to me recently, that I haven't spoken to a person since the Beyonce concert. And the only thing you had to do was basically be transparent to me about
Mm,
that night. And
mm,
because I felt like
mm.
you stiffed me that night. You see what I'm saying? And then the next day, you're calling me, running down all the excuses. And it's not because you could not come through because things happen. It is because you couldn't communicate it with me. And you could foresee what was going to happen that night, but you did not communicate that with me. And then I walk away like, oh, he really never really cared about me, or whatever the case may be. So I'm not calling. Of course, he's not going to call, whatever. But it all goes down to just lack of transparency and communication. It was a question there.
Oh, I thought you was okay. Here's a question right here. Let me pull it back up. Here it is. Here's a question right there.
So even if you're absolutely crazy and obsessed over a man and he doesn't know, you still won't approach him. He doesn't know what. First of all, I'm never crazy or obsessed. See, that's the problem. See, that's where you get it messed up because you probably think that, oh, she's crazy about me. She's obsessed. Well, how would you know if I don't tell you?
Well,
When I
here's the
just
thing.
told you I don't approach men. I don't ask you for nothing. I'm old school.
Well, yeah. Well, the reason why a woman is not going to be crazy obsessed over a person, y'all. I keep trying to tell these guys, these women have a roster. Y'all have options. You have tons of guys every day hitting on you, trying to get at you.
But
So
and this is the thing, you're saying obsessed and crazy, and this is before the dick. So I see when a woman get good dick and then she go crazy, but you saying obsessed and crazy even before the dick, even before he opened up his wallet. Like, no, honey, no, get your ego in check. No.
yeah, that doesn't. I don't. I'm trying. I like what you're saying, but I don't understand what you mean by this because okay, you have to understand. Desperate comes off when you really don't know how to communicate yourself. And a lot of these guys, y'all are overwhelmed by women, and y'all are looking for instant gratification. You don't really want to talk to the woman to talk to her. You just want to make it like porn, and you want to get her to your house. You want to sleep with her, and you just want to go on with your life. And that's how you mostly guys come off.
The green light is when she says yes. So you're looking for what? A body language?
What
The
the
green
fuck?
light is when she says yes. That's it. It's nothing else. If she doesn't say yes, it's not a go.
Yeah. Yeah. Raymond. That's not true. That's not true, Raymond. Raymond, a lot of you guys there are women who they're class. See, I don't think y'all guys understand classy. I think y'all guys just deal with like bottom of the barrel type women. There are classy women out there. I told you guys, there are lawyers, doctors, women who have their own businesses, and women that are doing things with their lives that expect a man to be able to just communicate well. Most of you guys out here, I mean, they don't have to choose from OnlyFans models, Instagram, or whatever like that. They don't have to choose from any of that. And even if those women are on Instagram or OnlyFans, doesn't mean they're sleeping with everybody. The problem is, okay, here's the thing, D. If it's
That's
so
where
bad,
you're looking on OnlyFans.
right, exactly. If it's so bad, then why can't you pull these women in? If this is what you have to get, then why can't you pull it? Because again, it seems like it's a bunch of excuses.
Right. You can't even pull from what you determine to be the majority.
That's
Well,
crazy.
I see if you can pull from the selective group, but you can't even pull from the majority. The majority means you have better odds, and you're not pulling from that. So that says
Yeah.
more about you than the women. And that goes to lack of transparency, also lack of accountability on men's part.
Dan, there's not a difference between dating a younger woman versus an older one if you have structure. I mean, if a woman, you have a program and a woman can feel that you know how to lead, she's going to follow. I just think that a lot of y'all guys don't even know how to communicate to women at all. So it's easy to make an excuse to say that, you know what, older women versus younger women, because there's some bad older women, just like there's some bad younger women. There's bad in everything. And every woman, D, is not supposed to come off perfect. I guess y'all have this idea that the woman's supposed to have a bow on her head and she's supposed to come like a Stepford wife and be perfect. No, you have D. I always say, every woman out there, guys, is the average of all the losers out there they've been with. So they're wild ass animals. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying there's no order, there's no structure, so they're all over the place. So that's why it doesn't matter how old they are, young they are. It's the man that gives her structure. D, what say you on that?
Yeah, the younger, older, that's men trying to put women against each other, and it doesn't work. For
Doesn't work.
It just, when a man says that, that's an insecure man who feel as though I only date younger women because they're better. No, you date younger women because you like to get in their head and you can manipulate them easy. But the thing is, there are a lot of witty younger women nowadays to where I think I sent you that clip. Oh, can you email it to me?
Wait, your clip. Oh wait, you sent wait. Wait.
I sent you. Actually, I'm gonna email it to myself and I'm gonna share it. But whereas it's a woman saying like, "Why would I date an older man if he ain't paying my bills?"
Yeah, well, no, he should be paying your bills. She should be paying you. That's some sucker stuff.
Why would a younger woman in her 20s, especially if she don't have no kids and the boobs are perky, she's slim and tight and firm, why would she want old saggy balls touching her? Why would she want someone who's going to come in under 10 minutes with a pot belly? Why when she could have,
she can have
blood. So but you know why that younger woman's attracted? She's attracted to your wallet. Okay, what can you teach me that's going to put more money in my bank account? Or what are you going to buy me? Other than that, why would I waste my time with an older man? That's one aspect of it. And then the other aspect is you insecure older men who don't have game, and you want to, because you probably have a little bit of knowledge, you could think you could manipulate younger women.
Don't need to manipulate them, baby. You don't need to game is game. You don't need to manipulate a woman. When you know what you're doing, it doesn't matter. As long as she's legal, she'll be down. Hey, D, trust me. The older guys can get it, D. Trust me. You just got to know what you're doing.
No, I'm not saying that you can't, but I'm talking about the men who put younger versus older, those type of men.
Those guys can't do anything. They can't do nothing when they were young and old. I'm just saying that those who have game or have options. A man that has options can show any kind of woman anything. So you're right. I get what you're saying. Let me see. No Name has a question right here. He says, is it that I want a father or dad? What are you talking about?
Is it that I want a father and daddy type? Is that a woman?
Is that are you a woman or No Name? Are you a woman or a guy? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know No Name if you're a woman or a guy, because that doesn't sound right. Guys, lines are open 833-859-8744. If you got a question, please put a Q in there. D, you got when you load up the go ahead and send the thing when you load it up. Well, I'll pop it up and stuff for you.
Okay, let me I need to save this so I could just go to it.
Wait, I can send it to you. Let me see if I find that joint.
I don't want to save it with friends.
I got you. All right. Damn, what you? Hold on. Trying to see. Is this what you sent? Oh yeah. Wait, I think you sent. Let me see. Copy.
I thought I saved it on my part here. I guess I did not.
Well, I'll send it to you right now. I think this is it.
You're emailing it to me? Oh no, I have it right here. All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay, let me
wait, hold on, stop right there. Big B, why don't you shut the fuck up? If you don't like it, get your bitch ass out. We're having a little bit of dialogue here. This is your problem. The point is we're having a show. If you don't like that shit, get the fuck out. How about that? All right. Is
this your first time listening, honey? Or you you and your feelings because I'm a woman up here. You don't like what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. That's why we have a dialogue and shit. Yeah. The problem is you ain't got nothing really to say anyway. So shut your ass up. All right, D. Whenever you're ready, let me know. I'll pop that joint in. Guys, you can call in 833-859-8744 if you got a question. Let us know.
Okay.
We're here to chat. All right, yo, you ready? All right, let me go and pop you in. Let me pop this joint in. All right, here we go.
All right. Here we go.
Here we go. Let me take that. There you go.
I hate old men that come and try to ask for my number and act like my young ass not gonna ask them for money. Bitch, you're 60. What was my 21-year-old ass gonna do with you? Like, let's act like we got a brain, sir. One problem, I hate old men that come and try to ask for my number and act like my young ass not gonna ask them for money. Bitch, you're 60. What was my 21-year-old ass gonna do with you? Like, let's act like we got a brain, sir.
Can we pause that? Can we pause that, please, and talk on that shit? Can we talk on that, please? That's just because that's not true. Oh wait, let me move you up. Move you up because I know how you are. That's not true.
Well, it is true. She just said it. My thing is, if she's 21 and you're 60 or even 50 and she's 21, what can you? First of all, as a older woman, I've been in my 20s. I've been now my age now. So the fact is that I've dated older when I was in my 20s. So I could give an objective answer to that. The only thing a younger woman, especially 21, and you're over 40, because you're talking about a 20-year difference, is money. Okay, yeah, you could kick her a little bit of wisdom, but it better be about how to invest, business, or was she going to go to school? You help pay that tuition. But
No.
yeah, but it's just like, why would me at 21, 25, even 27 give a 60-year-old my number?
Because the older guy knows what he's doing. The younger
You
guy,
know what you're doing for a good 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
No.
Yeah.
not necessarily, D. Not necessarily.
Trust
You're
me.
looking at guys who have high school type thinking. You're not talking about a man. I mean, listen, if you're talking about a soft person, yeah, you're absolutely right. But a person that has game, believe me.
When I say soft, I mean soft, not just psychologically, but physically too. It goes flaccid, ladies, after 10 minutes. And then you lucky if you get 10 minutes. So again, if I
Oh,
know that
my
if I
goodness.
know that, okay, I'm only gonna get 10 minutes, but hey, he keep me laced
Gentlemen,
with material things, then what's the problem?
no. Gentlemen, don't believe that. She's talking about a certain kind of guy out there. She's not talking about men for
I'm
these
talking
games.
about men over 50 in general.
I
Men
got
50 and up. I'm talking about men over 50 in general. So the fact is that, listen, I've been young and dated older. My age now, I still date older. I date 10 years plus older than me. So the fact is that, yes, it's a difference. I know what you were like when I was in my 20s, and the sex hasn't changed now that I'm older. So again, and I'm not saying that you're not good and bad or you don't know what to do. You do. But in general, y'all cannot go over 10 minutes. And then you probably need hours, to reboot. So stop.
D. You cannot be talking. I guess you're talking about like average guys. That's not true.
I
A
said
real.
men in general, 50 and up. And
Well,
those are the ones that really do lack transparency.
no, I don't like transparency. I'm over
I'm not
50. I don't
saying
like
stop thinking about you, because if
talking about men.
if you think that most men are like you, then why do you even have the mind mindset?
Well, no, they're
The
not.
man
They're not,
mindset.
right, they're not like me. I'm trying
All
to.
right,
I'm
then.
not,
So move you out of stop. That's being subjective when you say you. You have to be objective.
I am trying. I am. I'm
Okay, so
saying.
how long can you go for your first round of having sex? How long?
Oh man, that's easy. I can go a long time. It just all depends on
How
how.
long?
I go easy over 20, 25, 30, easy. And
You don't go for 30.
of course.
I'm
See,
talking
that's what.
about, so that's your second nut, or
No, I don't even have to nut. I can go without nutting. It just all depends on what I'm doing.
you
How,
get
well,
tired.
but
You get
I'm
tired.
out of it. But see, I'm out of this because I'm a freaky whore, so I'm out of this. This ain't about me. This is about them. Because no.
So now you don't want to include you, because you kept saying, "Well, I'm." So now you're not including you.
I was about to include me, but I always don't. I don't talk about what I can do. I never do that. So I take myself out of this. I never talk about what I can do. I kind of have a few talents. Kind of.
No name.
Allegedly.
Okay, so you must be a guy. You don't go an hour. You can't even write a complete sentence. So
Yeah.
stop. And men, y'all liars. Y'all lie more than women. Or let me put it like this: you're bad liars. Women lie better. So please stop. Please stop lying. Please stop.
Oh my God!
You
I
don't
hope
go
this.
at first of all, no man, not even somebody in his 20 cannot go an hour straight without nothing. And the fact is that if you
Yo,
can,
Eric Code 832. What's your question? I hope this isn't the loser guy that was on the Pineapple Show. Is this the loser on the Pineapple Show?
Hey, so I'm talking to the girl. I'm talking to the girl real quick. So
Oh my
oh no, no,
God!
no, 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 no.
yeah,
We're not, see,
I
I'm
was
on
just
a good
thinking that
energy
look,
vibe. Mute him for a second, honey. Mute him.
Okay.
I'm on a good energy vibe. I have not cursed once. But please, sir, please don't be the first person that I cuss out tonight. First of all, I'm not a girl. Second of all, you better say hello, how are you? And if you don't know my name, you need to ask. So you want to start from the top again?
so I'm gonna start where I want to start though.
No,
We're gonna hang
nigga, you're not. And goodbye and good night.
Okay,
Good
D.
night.
This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. See, a man that could communicate, the first thing he will communicate is his name. You can always tell someone who can't communicate because they just start talking versus saying, "This is who I am." To put their name out there. And the problem with that guy right there, he got ate up on the Pineapple Show because he was asking a woman a bunch of dumbass questions and shit. But yeah, you can always tell that a lot of these guys out here, they don't even know how to introduce themselves, more or less talk to
I
women.
got a question for the girl. There's
Yeah,
no
question.
minors here. This is not a show for minors. So who's the girl?
Yeah, he was on some sucker shit, dog.
Y'all keep making me right every Saturday. Lack of transparency, horrible communication skills.
Well, the communication, but D, all right, let's look at the communication. All right, let's take it step by step. All right, so the first step is the introduction. Okay, we know that's bad. But then when they get on the phone, these guys don't know what to do. They're trying to get to the date to hurry up to try to get into the house. And that's where they're going wrong in all three phases. They don't know sex. They don't know how to be smooth talking to women, man. You gotta know how to talk to women, D.
You don't, but see, because you're what you're saying is stop trying to get them to your house.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get them to the house. I don't need to do that. I mean, the guys you don't need to get them to the house. Why rush it?
Right.
Why rush it?
They're not getting anything, which means when they do get it, they can't go over 10 minutes because they're so excited. So again, especially first of all, we're talking about biology. So the physical aspect, 50 and plus, physically you're unable, especially if you're not getting it on a regular. If you're married, your wife ain't even giving it to you. So you get excited, especially if she's a young little tender thing. Y'all not lasting 30, 20 minutes. You're not even lasting 10 minutes.
Well, you don't have to. I always tell older guys who have or dating younger women, orgasms are very important. Something that even young guys can't even give women. So women are missing out on the orgasm. So it doesn't matter how old or young you are. If you can't give a woman no orgasm, what's the purpose of anything? Can't give no orgasm.
It's not you giving her the physical orgasm. A woman, she can give herself an orgasm. Can you get in here? You have to, in order for a man to assist a woman, because first of all, in order for a woman to get an orgasm, she has to know her body. She has to know what pleases her. She has to touch herself. She has to know how to give herself an orgasm, because a man cannot give you an orgasm. A man cannot teach you how to be good in bed. I'm sorry. It's you women that do that. But a man can help you mentally relax the body and then relax the mind, and then the body comes with that to assist you achieving the orgasm.
D. A lot of women are with average guys who do average things.
Yeah, exactly.
So when a man comes along who's above average, that can make her do things, D, and make her come, D. A great lover can make somebody come without even touching her, D. So what are you talking about?
Coming and having an orgasm are two different things.
D, I understand what you're saying. I'm saying that a lot of these young men, how can you talk? Okay, communication, transparency. How can you give a woman an orgasm when you don't even know how to flirt correctly,
Exactly.
or talk dirty, or say something smooth to get her tingling to begin the process of her getting her wet? You know what I mean? So
Right.
so the transparency is a serious issue. But a lot of guys don't want to be honest with themselves and everything. They don't want to. I guess they don't want to be honest with.
Look at Urban Productions. You're just weak, honey.
Wait, what is he saying? Wait, Urban, what is he saying?
And it's not DEE because my name is Dana, DANA. It's just the letter D. You're very dominant. Do you like dominance? Do you like for a woman to be controlled, to control you? What do you call that? Mascaras? Do you like that? That turns some men on. But why do you think I'm dominant? You know why? Because you're the opposite of that.
Oh, I can't even defend you on that one, Urban. Listen.
For you to say any man that says, "Oh, she's dominant," that means that she can control you.
Yes,
she's over you.
Well, if that's the case, then there's a lot of.
What am I as a woman? What am I dominant of for you as a man to see? That I'm dominant over you? That I'm dominant in the bedroom? That I'm dominant in this relationship?
Whew, I can't, Urban. Urban, you got to do this. Urban, listen, man, she's right. I don't know what domination. I don't know what it. I don't. Again, I got. Okay,
Did you ever say, "Damn, Nicole over there is dominant"?
I know. I've never said. I got to take myself out of this. I've never ever said, "Wow, she's." That doesn't. I don't know. I can't even say the word. I've never ever said anything like that. That's. Oh, but only a weak individual who gets dominated a lot will say a woman is dominating. And most of these guys out here, again, this is where the fears come in at. This is the lack of transparency. There's no, a man should be the one assertive and leading and being dominant. I can't even, I don't, how does
you're thinking it, Steve? He says you're thinking it.
What am I thinking? I'm thinking, no, I gotta take myself. Hey, Eric, I can't remember. I gotta take myself out of this thing. I gotta listen to these right. I gotta take myself out of it because I'm thinking on my level of thinking. I gotta come down to your level and realize that, listen, dog, there ain't no such thing as a dominant woman, but when you're not a dominant man, they're going to run you. They will dominate you from the moment you say hello. They will dominate you, D, by telling you when you could go on a date with them. They'll dominate you, tell you where you're going to go on a date with them. They'll dominate when you are able to talk to them. So, man, y'all guys are, man, I can't understand how y'all let women run y'all like this, man.
And I'm not even doing anything. You're coming after me complaining. I'm not saying anything to you. Me and you, Steve, we're having a conversation. We're having a conversation of a topic that I brought up because these are I have experienced some of these things. Maybe you can decode it, which you are. But these men, some of these men in this live chat, they're in their feelings. Oh, she's dominant.
Well, what happened where in the situation that you're in where the guy was he just passive? What was he? What happened? Well, I mean, what happened?
He was working. He owns his own business. So
again, money doesn't make you a man. Of course,
no, wasn't that? And I'm not saying, I'm not saying that he's not a man or nothing like that. But he could not fulfill the obligation that he offered to me, right? Because
what was that?
Huh?
I mean, you have to get specific, but like, can you give us a roundabout, a little bit more?
Okay. He was supposed to pick me up, and I think he knew that he wasn't going to be able to because he owns his own company. But if an employee doesn't show up and it's last minute, then you have to go and relieve that person. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a contract. So the fact that you knew you wasn't going to come pick me up, why couldn't you just say, "Hey, I may not be able to come and pick you up"? You didn't say anything, and then, when it's close to the time for me to get picked up, I'm texting you like an hour before, like, "Hey, are you still coming?" or whatever. And radio silence. And then, at the end of the show, luckily I had a friend there because she drove or whatever. But at the end of the show, I was just like, okay, thanks for not responding. And then you want to respond like 10 minutes after that when I send the disgruntled text, thanks for not responding. It's like, I'm still on the site and I was inside. It's just some excuse, but you knew you were there 3 hours ago. So just say, I'm stuck here.
Well, okay, we do have a call. I don't think that's dominant. I think that's disrespect. But we'll get there. Hold on, we have a call real quick. I think that's more disrespect. Wait a second. Anonymous,
yes, it's kind of rude.
Yeah, Anonymous, what's your name and where you calling from, sir?
My name Mike. I'm calling.
Mike, please fix your phone. Where are you calling from, Mike? We cannot hear you.
I said my name's Mike and I'm calling from Texas.
Okay. Mike, can you please fix your phone? We cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
How old are you?
I'm 28.
You don't sound like you're 28.
How the fuck you gonna tell me how old are you?
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna let him go. All right, anyway, so here's the thing, D.
Me or Steve, we're not in the mood to curse or to hear cursing tonight.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, D. See, there's a difference between. See, I hate disrespectful people. You know, if you can't do something, have enough respect to say something. You know what I mean? And the thing is that he didn't have any respect. And that's why you should have laid into him the way you should have. Because if you say you're going to do something, I as a man, I expect you to do it. That's how I am. If we have an agreement on something and you say you're going to do something and then you don't do it, now I'm getting your ass on that shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get on you. I'm gonna get on you about that because I have an expectation. Because I mean, again, D, you busy, I'm busy. People, we're doing things.
Right.
So if I'm moving things around for you, and you're supposed to do this thing and you don't do it, then we're gonna have a problem, right? But what I'm saying is that as a man, if I know that, okay, and let me say a situation. If I'm in your situation and I know I have to come pick you up or something comes up. As soon as something comes up, as a man, I have enough respect to say, hey, look, yo, I can't do it because da 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 da. I will, again, transparent. I will communicate that. Once I know, you'll know. You know, you'll be the second person to know because if you and I had something scheduled, like if I had to come pick you up, let's say I had to come pick you up, something came up. So then I'm going to call you as soon after. Why? Because I need to make sure that you can make the right moves to get yourself home. You know, like say, I guess he was supposed to pick you up. I guess he needed to pick you up. So the thing was, and this was weak because he should have said, okay, well, look, you know, I don't want to leave you out there by yourself, you know, at nighttime or something like that, knowing that you were relying on me to pick you up. I couldn't pick you up. So now I got to give you an alternative, or I need to let you know ahead of time to let you know that, okay, listen, this is what's come up. I can't make it, but let me see if I can get my driver. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can do that to do that. But if he didn't say anything at all, man, you got to let that mug go.
Right, he didn't, exactly. And basically, yeah. So, and the fact is that, but it's when I did reach out to you, you know, like an hour before the show ended, just to be sure, because I knew when he was telling me what the situation was beforehand, but that's why I texted him before, and it was no reply, and it wasn't no reply until I texted him again after the show, and I was like, oh, by the way, thanks for not responding. And he's like, no, I was inside, blah, blah, blah. But can you get a ride with your friend? See, he knew my friend drove.
Right.
And it honestly, I wasn't upset that he could not come and get me. I was upset that you did not tell me that you couldn't.
But that's what I'm saying. And listen, and look at this fool right here.
Offered to drop me off and pick me up. I didn't offer what I wanted. I wanted to hire car service myself. And I asked you, give me some recommendations because you know, so I could get a discount. No, I will drop you off and pick you up myself. You offered.
Let me explain something to you, dumbass. If you offer something to a woman and you cannot make it, It only takes under 30 seconds to call that individual and let them know you can't do it and not leave them. See, you under bad business. I can tell if you have a business, you're a bad businessman, because a businessman will always communicate all the time. It doesn't matter if he has a small business or not. If you have made a commitment to somebody that you are going to do something, then you need to do the honorable thing to what? Call that person and say, I can't make it. And because they're expecting you or relying on you to pick them up, what are you going to do? Leave them hanging? This is why suckers like you don't get women. This is why, because I believe he should do that, and I expect the same. If a woman says she's going to do something, she better do it. Bottom line, same thing. And if you can't do it, you better call me and say something about it. But if you don't call, you'll light your ass up, just like you should have lit his ass up. So what I'm saying is this: do you have time? Don't give me this. You can't tell me you can't take 30 seconds to call someone who's relying on you to pick them up and not tell them you can't make it. Are you telling me this? Are you serious? And you think it's wrong? See, this is why y'all lose with women. And this is why you guys lose on the other side. You have to demand things from people, D. This is the transparency. Listen, if D, I'm going to pick you up. Because look, okay, no, you're saying like, okay, I have a ride. And I'm like, oh, no, forget your ride. So I just eliminated your ride. I got you. I'm going to pick you up. And then this emergency happens and I don't call you? Man, you better get rid of that loser.
Well, I did, because the next morning, it's like 6 a.m, you're calling me. I didn't pick up call. And then it's like, oh, I'm just leaving the site now. I couldn't, but like, I was ignoring the whole thing because I just fell asleep because I was still asleep. Cause I didn't get home late because it was the Beyonce concert, whatever. And I didn't care. It's just that you showed me how little you thought of me, and the whole thing was just, I was pissed, but I'm not going to let you ruin my night, my experience. And I fell asleep on the phone, started snoring while he was babbling, and he just hung up, and I never called. He never called me, and it's fine because you're wrong. And what I'm saying, that was wrong. And, but the whole point is the only thing you had to do was, like you said, I can't make it. This emergency came up. I know you have a business, you know what I'm saying? So, and then the person that was supposed to come, she didn't call out because she was at the Beyonce concert.
Well, no, but again, Common Man, you need to call in, dog. I'm about to block your cake ass because you saying some bitch shit. Let me say something to you, man. And this is what this is a lack of fatherhood. If you're committing yourself to pick somebody up, and you've made the commitment and you cannot make the commitment, you will, out of respect. What?
Yeah, just say, you know what? I can't come. Something came up. That's it.
No, but you know what the real man gonna do? You're gonna say, I can't make it, but I already got it covered. That's what we do. I'm not gonna leave. If I know you're relying on me, all right? If I know you're relying on me, right? And I know I can't make it, it's going to be like this. It's going to be 2 calls being made. First, I get the call, I've got emergency, okay? My first call will not be to you. My first call will be to my boy. Look, I can't make it. I need you to go ahead and scoop such and such up at this. You got me covered. Okay, she's going to be at this place, this time, da-da-da-da-da. Got you. Okay, boom. Solved it. Then I'm going to call you. Excuse me. Then I'm going to call you. I'm going to let you know, unfortunately, I can't make it, but don't worry, I've got an alternative. Now we'll give you an option. I can have my boy come scoop you up, or we can get you an Uber or something like that on me, because it's my fault that I made this commitment to you, and I don't want to leave you high and dry and stranded. Okay, that's not. No, see, you're bad business, brother. Again, this is not about business. It's about being a man. See, the problem with you weak suckers is that this is why women ain't messing with y'all, because y'all suckers out there can't communicate anything. So you make a commitment to a woman, something comes up, and you just leave her high and dry. That's the name of the game.
And mind
Come
you,
on.
let me just say this. Listen, I'm a big girl. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't somewhere where I couldn't get around because I saw Beyonce at MetLife. You got the trains. I could have got on a train. I could have got an Uber myself. Honestly, my plan, because I bought my ticket, I was planning on ordering car service, a luxury car service. That's how I was getting down. But when you offered months ago, yes, 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 and then up until that's what really pissed me off. Up
Then you
until
could even
the day, because it was a conversation early in the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, listen, I don't care what somebody said with the concert or their experience the day before. I don't care. I don't, that's dumb. I don't care. I don't care. But I just know you better be here, pick me up. But I kind of knew, like, but this is why I don't like to rely on people for nothing. But because you did that, what bothered me was I didn't just meet you yesterday. I knew you for years. So
Wow.
it's like, okay.
We got a call.
He's 50 plus.
850. What's your name? Where you calling from, sir? 850 going once, 850 going twice. Already hung the phone up. Well, D, this is what I'm saying. This is again, even if I couldn't pick you up, I would still set that up. Because if I'm bothering you, okay, this what you're saying is this. You're saying that you're going to this concert and you have plans to get yourself home. And for months, I'm telling you, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I got you covered. And then when you trust that I'm going to have you covered, something comes up and you don't call and you expect everything to be cool. Are y'all serious?
Right.
Lord, man.
I was like, you know what? I did not cuss him out because I was still in my Beyonce energy, because that it just gave me life. And it's like, you're not worth it. 2 days from now, you definitely still wasn't worth it. I just cut you off. That's it.
Well, and listen, you're a grown woman and you get your way. But what I was, again, for me, because I'm smooth with it. I'll take care of you. Then once it's over with, I'm gonna check on you and make sure you got home safely. And then I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna make it up to you. I'm about to go see you later on that night, make it up to you, or I'm gonna see you the next night. But I'm gonna make it up to you. I mean, that's what the smooth ones do. I mean that when you have game, that's what you're gonna do. But I wouldn't leave anyone hanging. Never.
The sad part is sometimes the logical, simplest thing, right, that you avoided to do because what you wanted to avoid confrontation, going back to avoidance. You didn't want to because maybe you didn't give a fuck. Maybe you wanted to avoid confrontation, whatever the case was. But because you couldn't do that one grown man thing, it's done.
Yeah, it should be done. It should be done because I'm saying that at the end of the day, that communication's everything, and that's what's so important. D. At the end of the day, I want someone that's gonna let me know what's going on. You know what I mean? Let me know what's going on. I'll let you know what's going on, and we're good. But if you cannot communicate that, especially when you make a commitment. Never make a commitment.
And that's why I don't like relying on people, especially like as a grown, when you get older as a woman, like you don't want to rely on someone, especially you have your own means. So because it's like I don't want to have to deal with being deterred from my plans. That's something that I wanted to do, treat myself. And now I got to deal with that. So no. You want me to play the other video, which is different from the top slightly.
I guess you're talking about the guy who was scared of confrontation because he was scared. I don't even know why. I just don't. It just doesn't. It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't make any. Yeah, that's it is again. But D, like I said before, average guys will do average things. Bottom line. Average guys would do average things. So we can go back to the video. Let's pop this in. Let's go back here.
Oh, not that. Yes, another video I wanted to play.
Go ahead and pop that in.
It was not that one. Damn, what else? Oh, it's this one.
one. Yeah, it was the one. I was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, I see.
Crib and notice the things that you need, and she walk in your crib and your crib like disorganized and not clean a little bit, and she don't clean your crib, she ain't the one for you. She is not the one. If she don't come in the crib and wash your clothes, fold your clothes, she is not feminine enough. I don't want her. If I'm sick and she can't tell me or try to heal me back to life with her affection, with her love, with tea, with food, I do not want her. She is not it. Listen, if a woman don't walk in your crib and notice the things that you need, if she walk in your crib and your crib like disorganized and not clean a little bit, and she don't clean your crib, she ain't the one for you. She is not the one. If she don't come in the crib and wash your clothes, fold your clothes, she is not feminine enough. I don't want her. If I'm sick and she can't tell me or try to heal me back to life with her affection, with her love, with tea, with food, I do not want her. She is not it. Listen,
all right, hey D, ooh D, hey D. Now D, listen to me. Listen, D. One thing I love to do is I love when a woman is not feeling, and I always teach guys the best way to connect with a woman is not when she's feeling good. It's on her bad days. That's the better connection, because then it shows the sincerity that you have as a man. Because most guys, when they hear a woman is sick or something going on with her, they just cut her. They're like, okay, well, I'll talk to her when she gets better. But a man that has game, that's what I look forward to. The chicken soup and all that. There's just a little. To me, it's the little things, D. To me, it's always going to be. I always teach my guys, it's the little things. Those little things carry over greater than when she's healthy. But with that being said, D, I understand what he's saying. That's what men get. When a woman comes over, she will clean up for you. She should wash the dishes and stuff. But again, D, keyword man. I didn't say all guys. I said man. When you're a man, a woman will do that kind of stuff for a man. She won't do that for an average guy, D.
First of all, I'm not doing that at hello. He didn't put a time frame. He was just saying if a woman come into his house, period. And I guess that's from the first time she stepped foot in his house. And if she don't bring something or trying to organize, and I'm like, first of all, why is your house messy? Why is it disorganized? Why is it not clean? If I come into your house and it's not clean, it's disorganized, I'm walking right back out. I'm not doing it. You better hire you a maid. Are you my man? Did you earn for me to cook for you? See, why would I give you wife duties, or wife behavior when we're not even in a committed relationship? And just because she come in and organize and cook clean and bring you stuff, that doesn't make her a good woman. That doesn't make her feminine. It's a lot of times women pretend by doing those things. That's part of her game to manipulate you.
Right. Yes.
To think that I'm the one, I'm wife material, I'm feminine because I'm doing all these things, but her end game is something else.
Yeah. Women will always show a guy what they are by how they move. You know what I mean? So the demand that we have for women is very high as a man. So if you can't hit that demand, then there's a damn door. You know what I mean? You'll be replaced. But a lot of guys will accept. I mean, like you say, women have game. They will do those things. You know what I mean? They will be nice. They'll cook and they'll do all these things, and it could be game. Because a lot of guys aren't used to that. A lot of guys are not used to women treating them well. That's I don't know. It's weird that how can you not be around a woman and she should. I don't know. I just wonder how it feels.
Some guys, a lot of times that comes from their moms didn't treat them nice. So they don't know how to be with a woman that treats you nice. They stick with a woman that don't treat you nice or just don't treat you at nothing at all. But the thing is, for you to expect that as a man, that's not a plus. because you're listing all of the, that's part of you listing all the materialistic things. He didn't say nothing about her integrity, about if she's honest, about if she's, trustworthy, loyal, loving. So he didn't say none of those things. He never listed nothing about her character. And that's how women mask their true character about themselves and along with their intentions, and get you trapped because you're not focused on the character. You're focused more so on her deeds, what she's doing for you.
Well, I don't mind having you should have on your guy on his roster. You should have a nurse. You should have a woman that's a nurse. I mean, you can take care of yourself.
I didn't go to school to be a registered nurse. I didn't sit for a medical exam.
When a woman really cares and kicks it with you, a lot of women, listen, when you're sick, when you have game, a lot of women, what was that, D? A lot of women, that was just noise, weird noise. Yeah. When you have game, a lot of women, when you're sick, they want to take care of you. And it's not like you can't take care of yourself. I'm saying that they just want to, this is an opportunity. What happens if she's sick? I'm sorry?
What happens if she's sick?
Well, that's what I said. If she, depending on where she's at on the roster, yeah, of course. Of course I'd take care of her. No problem at all.
So then how about I'll take care of you depending on where you at on my roster? Why is it one way for you and another way for me?
Well, here's the thing. The problem is that a real man's gonna be on the top of most of their rosters anyway, because they have average guys. They're not gonna do this shit for an average guy.
You keep saying if I'm sick, why are you men so sick all the time? Why are you not taking care of yourself? See, I look at that. I look at how a man health-wise take care of himself physically. You don't gotta have a six-pack or nothing like that. But are you a slob? Are you eating pork? Are you just gluttony? So are you eating the right things? Like, what are you doing? Are you physically active?
All right, a basic cold. Let's say just catching a cold. I'm just saying, just a cold, something light, a cold. I'm just saying that if a woman is high on the roster, right, D? So that means sick, crampy, period, moods, all that other stuff. You're gonna take care of her. Cause she earned it. When she's on your program, that's
I don't need you to take care of me if I'm on my period.
No, not take care of. Sometimes you're not feeling sexy or whatever that shit is y'all go through. But I'm just saying,
sexy. I just want to lay down and rest, and I don't need you up in my face. What is this with you taking care of me?
I'm saying I'm not going to take care of you. I'm saying that those are some of the benefits that you'll get. I'm saying that we could take care of ourselves. If you like sneeze or something, or you're kind of like, catching a cold, there are women out there that would just women go and try to do everything they can to get to your house anyway. So that's when you have game. I'm not talking about average. Average guys, a woman is not going to do what he said, a woman is not going to cook, clean, wash, dry, or anything with somebody average. They're not going to do it. They will not do it.
He didn't say that.
Well, no, but see, I understand his demand. I know where he's come. Okay, he has a high demand, so he has a high expectation of a woman, and he's right. But for someone who doesn't think or have that high expectation, and he can't ask for those things. You'll never get those things.
But do you think those things are earned, or should a woman just come doing those things?
I don't think she should do those things. I won't even say earned. It's realizing. Let's bring this call in. I don't know, but area code 718. What's your name? Where you calling from, sir?
Hello.
Yes. What's your name? Where you calling from, sir?
Leak 25 from New York.
Yes, sir.
And my question is, how do I go on a date with two different girls at the same time? Like, they're friends, but how do I take them both out?
Sir, you ain't built like that
at the same time.
Sir, you're not built like that.
Oh, okay, all right.
No, I'm serious. What makes you think you're built like that? Well, you can't even talk to one woman, more or less two. I can even hear in your voice you ain't built like that.
No, I already spoke to them and I got the information. But I was saying, how can I get both of them out and do something with both of them without it
brother, listen to
being
me.
awkward?
Brother, listen to me.
I didn't do it before.
Brother, listen to me. If you're calling us to ask that asinine question then you are not the guy to be able to do it, dog. You ain't built like that.
All right.
I mean, this is that he think that he can go out with two women at the same time.
No, what you're gonna do, you're all gonna hang out as buddies. It's just so happen they're going to slide you the bill. You're just going to be picking it willingly, pick up the bill. But they're not going to look at it as a date. Oh, we hung out. We just, me, my sister, and our friend or her friend, we just hung out. They're looking at you as a buddy.
No, I'm not doing anything expensive. I already got it planned out, but I want to know how.
Wait a second. Wait. What do you mean you have it planned out? If you have it planned out, then why are you calling us?
Well, I don't have. All right. When I say planned out, I don't mean I have the entire thing planned out, but I know where I would take them. How much it would cost.
Hey, let's see what kind of man you are. Call one of them now and tell her, I'm gonna go out with you, and I'm bringing another woman on a date with us. Go ahead and do it.
It's breaking up. I could barely hear you.
I'm saying that call one of these women up now and tell her live.
Hello?
Okay, we're gonna hang up on you. It's the last time. Can you hear me? Last yes or no? I'm gonna hang up. You don't hear me.
Yeah, I can barely hear you, D.
Man, fix your phone. Are you on speakerphone? Are you on?
I can't even hear you.
All right, goodbye. Let him go. There's no way.
This is just the FYI. People, don't call in with a Bluetooth on.
That's crazy.
Or on speaker.
Yeah. Call in. Please call in. Yeah. I pissed you off. Call the F in. Yeah, call in. Yeah, I want you to call in. This is what I'm saying. He says that he wants to take two women out at the same time. No transparency whatsoever. Because if he was actually that guy, D, he would call that one woman up and say, you know what? I'm going here and I'm bringing somebody else. The end. What you gonna do?
He ain't built to take that woman out. He's not going to.
He's not built that way.
But this is what I'm saying: lack of communication, lack of transparency, just lacking anything. And this is the thing: do you really think you, man or male, what do you have that would convince two women, whether they know each other or not, that they're going to go on a double date with you?
God, I think it's the same guy. 718, can you hear us now, man? 718.
Hello?
Can you hear us, man?
Yeah, I hear you now.
All right. Well, call one of those women up and tell her that you're going on a date with her and another woman right now, live on the air.
See, I got their ID. I don't got their number.
Well, then, dog, listen, brother. Why don't you leave those women alone? You ain't built for this. You don't even.
Well, because I'm going to tell you how I met them.
No, I don't care how you met them. You have their Instagram and you don't have their number to talk to them and to set up the date?
I can't. Well, I'm saying I have their Instagram, so I can't call them on the air right now.
Okay, brother.
Because it wouldn't really work.
I know. I'm saying
that well from one phone.
I'm saying that if she's giving you her Instagram and not her number and her contact information, then you're not the guy.
No, I told her give me her Instagram. I didn't ask for her number. I could have got the number.
So why didn't you?
Oh my God.
Because I asked for her Instagram.
But why? So then how are you going to ask somebody out on a date via Instagram?
You said what?
How you going to ask someone on a date via Instagram, she said?
You DM them.
Oh my God, man.
What woman in her right mind is going to... Did you ask them out?
No, I was at a racetrack and one of them said something to me. And we just started a conversation after that.
Did you ask her out? Did you ask her out? Yes or no? Did you ask her out?
Oh my God.
Oh no, not yet. No.
You haven't even asked her.
So then, why are we having this conversation?
Why are we having this conversation, dog? This is this is terrible, dog.
Because before
you want to take out.
I wanted to know if you had any input.
First of all, you want to take out two women, but you never even asked one out yet.
So
you they
friends. I thought the parties do.
This is D. This is.
Do you know how to ask a woman out?
Yeah, I tell them Depends on how the conversation goes.
The woman that you wait, slow down. The woman that you met at the racetrack, that you met in person, why didn't you ask her out? You want to go have a drink sometime? Why didn't you ask her out then?
Well, I was talking to both of them.
Wait. Two people at the same time.
Why did you ask her out?
Why didn't you ask at least one of them out when you saw them in person? When you met them in person, why didn't you say, hey, you want to go hang out tonight?
Scared.
There was a lot going on at the moment.
Yeah, I know. What was going on, sir? What was going on?
And they kept pushing.
Running?
You said what?
What was going on? You was at a racetrack. That means the horses were running around the track. That was distracting you, the horses?
No, I was on my way out and I was about to lose my ride.
You were on your way out. You met two girls. You stopped to talk to them. You wanted to ask them out, but you didn't because you had to go and catch your Uber.
No, they said something to me. I was just walking.
It doesn't matter, sir. They didn't ask you out, but you want to take them out. And so why didn't you ask them? Because your Uber was waiting for you?
You had enough time to ask for the Instagram, but you didn't have enough time to ask them out?
I just told him real quick, like, do this.
Okay, so this is why you can't take them both out, because you're too scared to ask a woman out in her face, in person, in real life. You want to live in the matrix. You met two women at the same time having a quick conversation, and you couldn't even say, do you ladies want to go hang out tonight? You can't you cannot take two women out. Sir, you cannot take one woman out because you just don't have it in you. You don't know how to communicate. You lack transparency, and you're scared of rejection.
Let me just help you out, caller.
But what if I do it all the time?
Caller, you're lying.
You don't do it all the time.
All the time. Stop lying. Because if you
give me one of y'all emails and I'll show you.
Wait. If you do it all the time, then why are you calling us?
Because I call periodically.
If you're doing it all the time, then why call us if you're doing it all the time?
Because this specific occasion doesn't happen often.
If you do, again, if you're doing it all the time, why are you asking us for advice?
Usually it's one-on-one.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hang the phone up, man. Thank you for your time, buddy. Take care. D, this is why.
Are we still in Mercury retrograde? Are we? I'm feeling. I don't know.
No, D, but this is why these women don't mess with these. This is why they'll deal with us. This is exactly why they'll deal with us and not the average guy. These guys cannot even communicate themselves. You're out. You see two women. Let me see two. Hey, D, let me see two women at the same time. I'm gonna let them know what it is. Straight up.
Did you see two women in Vegas at the same time?
No, not two. One, not two. It wasn't.
Why not two? Why not two?
I never was in the situation to be around two at the same time. There are women
everywhere in Vegas.
I know there are women everywhere in Vegas, but no. No, one.
Maybe because you were staying at the New Yorker, the New York City Hotel.
No, I wasn't at the New
York. That's the name of it, right?
Anyway, back to what we were saying. What we're saying.
You wasn't staying at the Bellagio.
We're saying to you guys out here, when you guys get around women, most guys, D, cannot talk to one woman, more or less two women. So y'all guys have got to stop lying and acting like y'all are about this life when y'all learn y'all can't even talk to one woman. You can't even explain and express yourself to one woman. Doesn't make any sense at all. Not at all.
I would like for men to call in and give us your best line on, like, how would you ask a woman out? Tell us how you would ask a woman out. And then I would actually love for women to call in, even though most women don't ask men out. But if you did, what would you say, women, if you want to ask a man out?
No. You want to know what I want to hear from women? I want to hear all the BS lines men use to try to ask you out.
Yes, a good one.
Yeah, so ladies, get any ladies out there, call in and let us know what they say to you instead of just straight up, let's go out. Tell us how they beat around the bush. I got to hear this because this is what's going on with a lot of women.
Right. Okay, so I want the men to call in and tell us, how do you ask a woman out? What do you say? And I want women to call in to tell us some of the pickup lines that men give you. I think that's good. If
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Because
That's good.
majority of the audience, I think, are men, but men call in and tell us, how do you ask a woman out? I'm curious.
Well, a lot of women. We have women listening to these shows and stuff like that. It's just that, ladies call in. We like to hear with the lady. We like to hear how these guys ask you, and I can promise you, they don't ask them out. They don't even know how to even talk or even ask for what they want. So I don't know.
Let me ask you this. I think I did send you another clip of a woman talking about protection. I think it was a Twitter clip. You've heard of the brick gate about the girl who got smashed in the face with the brick?
No. Was that because she turned someone down? I've seen a lot of things. Yeah, I've posted. I always tell women to be careful because there are times when women reject men or just say no, and these guys don't take it well, and they do bodily harm to women just for saying no. So, we're in a weird time right now. A lot of sorry guys. But what happened? A guy hit her with a brick? Yeah,
you see, you don't entertain silly stuff like that, like stuff that trends like that.
Yeah. I don't. Well, hold on.
A lot of sorry guys. But what happened? A guy hit with a brick?
Sir, can you turn that down in the background? Jesus Christ. 570. Can you turn that down in the background, please? 570. You there? 570 going once. 570 going twice. 570 goodbye. Oh my God, dog. We listen when y'all call in. Can y'all please turn down the background? Jesus, Lord have mercy. No, I don't entertain that because I don't like watching things when guys are doing harm to women just because they say no, man. I don't even like looking at that stuff, D. I don't even like looking at that stuff. Because I don't think men should act up. Men, you know what? Like, one of my boys said it best. My dog, 1950, he said, if men were men, things like what you were about to talk about would never happen. A man would never throw a brick, hurt, punch, hit, or bully a woman for saying no. Men don't act this way. So this is not. I guess that's why I don't pay attention because it's not a manly thing. But I guess he hit her in the face with a brick because she said no, huh?
Yeah, it was something, but now she's got to go fund me. She raised over 40 grand. And now people pulling up old videos of her saying that women, we protect ourselves. We protect our community. We don't need no man. It's great being a lesbian. And then she has other TikTok videos where her walking up to random men, slapping them and then twerking on them afterwards. So it's like a whole debacle. And so now on Twitter and other social media outlets, people were debating, should men protect women who misbehave and all this other stuff?
Well, okay. I tend to stay to myself. If I have somebody with me, it's my job to protect them because they're with me. But outside of that, I stay in my own lane. I'm not here to throw on some Captain Save-A-Ho suit and jump into somebody else's business because you don't know that other person. You don't know if the other person's caring. You don't know what's going on. I stay out of that. I stay out of that. But if someone's with me, I take care of them.
Yeah, but no one's never with you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You don't spend money on women. You don't take care of women. I don't know what you do with women, basically.
Let's get this boy. Call area code 570. Are you there?
Yeah, Steve, that's you.
What is your name and where you calling from, sir?
Common Man 80. I'm calling from.
All right, sir.
I'm Echo.
Okay, sir. What can you turn down your background? All right. What is your question, sir? What's up?
I cut it all the way down.
All right. So, what is the problem? You said you said I was pissing you off. What's the problem, sir?
No. I'm not calling about that. I'm calling about the asked about. She asked, "What did you say to a woman when you first meet her?"
What do you say to a woman when you first meet her?
Just say hello.
Hello? What? Then you failed.
No. You say hello. You got to get to know her. She don't know you. You hello. How you doing?
Well, shouldn't you be introducing yourself?
That's what I just said. Hello.
Okay, you're still a stranger though, aren't you?
That's right. Hello.
Okay, so you say hello, then what?
Then she said something to me. She say hello, and I say whatever. Blah blah blah. What's your name?
What is blah blah blah? You still have not even introduced yourself yet.
I just say, well, hello. It's a nice day out here.
Man,
what's your name?
Do y'all really lose? How old are you, man? How old are you?
I'm 62, man. Don't tell me that, man. I know my game, bro.
Sir,
my game works.
Wait, sir. What did your parents teach you when you were a child? When you come up on strangers, to do what?
Hello, how you doing?
Oh my D, take the kid. D, that's one of your people. Can't be.
Wait, hold on. Yo, Steve. So what? My fans for that TPA. Yo, man, what's happening, bro? Yo, my name is Yo.
And D, you see why they lose? Suckers.
No, I don't lose, but I get what I want. You see, now that's how it works. Everybody's different. And depending on what I'm going at.
So you say, hello, how was your day? That sounds like a winning line right there. Hello, how was your day?
No, you can say, I don't say how was your day. I say, how you doing?
Well, why do you care? You don't care how she's doing.
And my name is...
Okay.
I'm Man 80.
And then what? And then what you say? Winner?
And she'll say, her name is whatever. And I'll say, so what you doing here?
What business of yours what she's doing there? Why are you all in her business?
Well, it's none of my business. She made it, and she'll tell me, well, I don't feel like saying what I'm doing here. And I say, yeah, I can dig that.
You can dig that, really? Oh boy, she's really tingly right now. Really? That's how you?
Well, no, I ain't trying to get her tingling, man. I'm trying to get her attention.
How are you getting her attention by asking a lot of personal questions? That's none of your business what she's doing there. Is that
no? I already got her attention. She just told me why she was there. I already got her attention. She already talking to me now.
Really?
You see how that works?
She's talking to you about what? This is not even a conversation. This is some.
We ain't talking about nothing. We just introduced each other to each other.
Right. So you're not talking about nothing. So then what?
So then I say, yo, how long you been here?
This is a joke, right? You're that would dude.
No, man, this is real.
No, you gotta be kidding, right?
My shit works, bro. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm telling you.
Wait.
Yo, Steve, man.
No, seriously.
You playing with not real.
No. I'm serious. So you're asking. Wait, what do you ask her next? What's the next thing you ask her?
Well, what was the last place we left off?
What was it, D?
What was the last what?
The last question he asked her. What are you doing today? What was it?
No, the last place we left off in the conversation.
Oh my God, man. So what else do you say?
I said, how you doing? She said, I'll see you. And she said, I'm all right. I said, what you doing here? And she said, I don't really want to tell nobody what I'm doing here. Okay, and I say, okay, that's cool with me.
And then what do you say?
And then Then I say, oh, that's a nice dress you got on, by the way.
You're not looking at her dress. You're looking at her body in the dress. So that's a fail right there.
No, I'm looking at her dress. Nah, you never confront a woman about her body when you first meet her. You tell her about her appearance.
Are you a fashion designer now? You're looking at her dress now?
No, I'm a man. She wore the dress to attract me. No, she wore the dress to make sure I notice her.
You're not looking at her dress. You're looking at her body in the dress. Can you please?
No. In my mind,
oh my God,
I'm looking at her body.
So you think she doesn't know that?
But to her, I'm looking at her dress.
So you think a woman is dumb enough to believe that when you say you have a nice dress on, she believes you're actually looking at her dress? Are you serious?
Yep. Well, I'm not saying yes or no, but I'm saying she'll say, well, thank you. I say, it's no problem. I say, well, I'm heading up this way, and which way you going?
Where you going? What, you going to be a taxi cab? You going to drive her somewhere?
Well, is she going to go that way?
Are you serious? Okay, so then what are you going to say after that?
Well, she'll tell you where she's going, and if she needs a ride or whatever, and if she doesn't, then I'll say, okay, that's cool.
Well, I think
Well, I'm going that way, but look, I ain't in no hurry though. You understand what I'm saying?
Have you heard of stranger danger? You think a woman just going to jump in your car and ride and take a ride with you?
Of course not. I just asked her, did she want to ride with me? She said, no, I'm not going to force her to get in the car.
But don't you think asking her to get in the car with you and she doesn't know you don't find that to be...
No, I didn't ask her to get in the car with me. I asked her which way she's going.
But why are you asking which way she's going if you ain't going to give her a ride? Why do you care which way she's going?
Because I may be going that direction. And if she wants to ride, I may want. Or give her a ride. Man, I mean, Steve, man, you supposed to be an expert on this.
Nah,
man, you don't know how to talk to no woman, man.
Nah, I don't know how to talk to.
Ask Dana how she feel about it.
All right, I don't know how to talk to women, D. How you feel about D? I don't.
Sir, I would look at you.
There's no pressure on her.
I will find you creepy, and I'll walk away.
Oh, if I said hello,
I will walk away at hello.
If I said hello, you would find me creepy.
Yes.
Told you.
Just by saying hello. So you mean what you want me to walk to you and say, yo, baby, how you doing? Damn, you look good in that dress.
No, nobody.
That what you want me to say?
Men don't talk that way. The weird people who don't.
No, I'm asking. I'm asking Dana, Steve. Come on, man.
All right. I don't know how to talk to women, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not good with women. So go ahead, D.
Maybe we talk to different type women.
Well, I talk to classy women, so yeah.
Well, you talk to a classy woman that you can walk up to and say, "Damn, girl, you look good in that dress." Shoot, man, if you was ice cream cone, I'd lick you all over. You think you talk to women like that?
Oh, me? No, I don't talk to women that way.
Well, what would you do?
No.
But either way, I still pull your woman.
Your tone, the sound of your tone is too much.
No, because I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone.
Listen, you sound too emotional, and you may come off to him because I said, guys, call in. Stop cutting me off. I said, guys, call in and tell us how do you ask a woman out? So you called and you said,
"Oh, what was I asked?" Like I said, I'll go back to beginning again. How you doing? She tell me her name, and I said, "My name is Common 80."
She's not going to tell you her name after you ask her how she's doing.
She's not. She's gonna see you as creepy, dog.
I just told her my name.
If you walk up to a woman and say, "How you doing?" She may look and be like, "I'm doing good," and just in her head, like, "Okay, he's creepy." Where's
okay, there you go. All right, stop, Dan. Stop. Okay, now here we go. You don't know me, right?
Oh, Jesus Lord.
I walk up to you, which I think, by the way, I think you fine as hell. You got some pretty ass lips, but that's not the point. That's not the point. But I walk up to you, and I just walk up to you. Let's say we at I don't know, a restaurant. And you notice me, I notice you. And I don't you want to say, how you doing? What would you say?
I would say, hello, hi. Oh, I'm fine. And I'll turn and keep talking, doing what I'm doing.
Meaning that she ain't trying to mess with you.
Okay. Now, but I'm saying, okay, you're not looking for a man then.
Well, look at
you would say that?
You would say that to a woman? You're not looking for a man?
No. I'm asking you because if I was walking,
you can't
if I walk with you and talk to you,
you're losing either way. You're losing.
And you're not looking for a man. You wouldn't say anything.
No, even if I was looking for a man, I'm not looking for you. Because of the way you approach it. Exactly.
Imagine me as the guy, okay.
And I don't want to get to know you.
Theater of the mind.
I don't want to get to know
you. I'm the man that you. I'm the man that you envision in your.
Caller, please shut the fuck up. She's talking. Please. Can you please
Your problem, caller.
Thank
you at an age where you refuse to change. You are in your 60s, and honestly, you're too old to change. You are set in your ways, and you think that you have game, but sir, you haven't. I could tell right now you haven't had game in decades. You have not had game. I don't know if you're married in a relationship. That's none of my business. But you have no quote unquote game at all.
Yeah, none.
It's not about game. I don't even like that word. You have no demure, no, just
it don't work for you. What you're saying?
You don't have that thing that will make a woman interested to say. If you say to her, "How you doing?" She's not going to say, "I'm fine," and my name is such and such. Nobody does that.
People don't do that, brother.
Dana. I'll put it this way, right? If I met you in person, I'd probably pull you.
How? No, you wouldn't be able to, dog.
I bet you I would.
Matter of fact, if I was next to her,
and that's a bet.
Matter of fact, if I was,
I will go with Steve to feed the ducks before I go out on a date with you.
I already know. I see you. I see you. I know I can pull you.
This is why they always do when we're next to them. They say, "Oh, I'm always like the fake boyfriend." I'm always like, if I'm next to a woman and that guy comes in, she's like, "Oh, I'm with my boyfriend right here. He's my boyfriend here." And then when you walk away, she's like, "Oh my God, thank you. I just didn't know how to say no. He was so weird and so."
No. Dana, yo, Dana, you hear that? I'll put this way, Dana, right? Check this out. You fine. Okay, I like the way you look. I love your beautiful smile. I love your beautiful lips. And
Are you paying my bills? Are you paying my beautiful bills? Are you going to pay my beautiful bills?
Hell no, I ain't gonna pay your bill. I don't know you.
Okay.
I know you.
Good night.
Right. If I didn't know you, then I help you out.
Wait, can I ask you a question, please?
Go ahead, man.
If you were out and because you had a problem, so if Dana was at a concert that you said you were gonna pick her up at, and you had something come up, you wouldn't call her at all to let.
Oh, we're talking business now.
Yeah, you wouldn't let her know. You wouldn't let her know.
I would try to let her know, but if I was too busy, I'm sorry. If I was too busy, then I would hope that she would understand why I didn't call her.
How is a man too
okay? I would hope that she understands.
How are you too busy to pick up a phone and be a mature adult to let her know? How is that hard to do?
It all depends on what business the person is in.
What business is so?
He may be in a business where he has to be there at a 24/7 time period.
What business is so important that you can't spare 30 seconds to tell somebody I can't pick you up and I have another way to get you home?
Okay, I would analyze it like this, right? Okay, why couldn't she be woman enough to understand that I'm working and I have a small business and I had to go to work because the employee didn't come in, and I have to take care of this business for the employee. I would figure she would be mature enough and understand that.
This is the world we're in, D.
That's what I would think.
No transparency. No
right,
transparency.
So now you
that's real.
On a woman for your short.
She know I'm not messing around with nobody.
I don't know what you're doing. I really don't give a damn.
My business. See, I'm not out there screwing around.
See,
now I would think, I don't know, call me crazy.
Well, you know how she knows you're not messing with anybody? Because you ain't man enough to call her and
Go
let her
ahead.
know. You ain't man enough to call her and let her know you can't make it. That's how she know you ain't.
Because I was too busy, Steve.
Dog, you can't be.
I didn't have the time, but he did call her back, and he did at a later time and explain. I'm pretty sure, I hope,
sir,
that he called her back and explained why he didn't call her back.
Sir, this is the problem. No transparency with you males. Y'all cannot communicate.
No, that's the real deal. That's how business works.
No.
Did you ever own a small business before?
Yes, I have a business.
Okay, the small business where you have to go to work for somebody else, and you don't have the time to call other people right away.
I have time.
Something just can come up and you have to drop everything.
Well, I make time for women. I'll make a time. If I make a commitment to a woman, I'm gonna make the time to call her.
Well, Steve, you know, if you own a small business, that the number one thing about a small business is called putting out fires. You have to put those fires out first before anything else, because a fire is always an emergency. Okay, now the romance and the love thing has to come second.
Well, sir,
unless your child comes first.
Well, sir, being this weird thing called responsible, with how it
works, that's responsible.
Well, how it works is that if, let's say, I was a guy with Dana, okay, and I was pressing her. How many months was he pressing you on this? Like 3 months, 2 months, D?
I asked him to give me a number of the car service that he uses for his clients. And that was probably 3 or 4 months before the actual show. And he was like,
let me take
I'll just take you.
Right. So, so call her. For 3 months, I've been pressing her to let me pick her up, right? So the day of the event or during the event, something happens. And you're telling me that I should not call her. I should not call her at all.
Okay, now hold up. He gave her the responsibility of having the number that he gives his clients to call him. Now, he didn't call this number back on his phone. So
what is he talking about, sir? You don't know what you're talking about. You're all over the place. You're making stuff up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Call her.
You must be sipping tonight. What you sipping on?
You drinking, dog? Because you all over the place.
Yeah, what am I drinking?
Yeah, you drinking, dog. You drinking.
Some Bud Light. Yeah, some Bud Light.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I'm just wondering why.
Wait. What are you drinking again?
Bud Lights, I think he said.
Bud Light.
Oh, so you still drink Bud Light even though it's a transgender?
Yeah, that's the same D. I was like, hey.
That feminine beer.
Right.
Well, anyway, the rainbow color.
It wasn't transgender 9 years ago.
It's okay.
Well, it's the feminine beer now. It's the feminine beer.
Feminine beer. But anyway, we understand.
Well, so that I don't follow the crowd. I follow what I do, what I like.
Right. So again, you if you make a commitment to a woman about something and you can't do
about
the commitment,
something you suggested and requested.
You suggested and requested.
But Dana, something came up. He couldn't call you back right away.
Sir, I really don't give a shit anymore.
That he did call you back. He didn't.
But see, again, you're setting your ways. You're 60 something. I don't know if you're married. Are you married?
I'm 52.
Yeah.
Are you married?
You ain't 52. You're 52?
No, I'm divorced now. No.
He's 62.
He said 62.
Yeah.
You're divorced. Why you didn't want to get remarried, or nobody didn't want to marry you?
Say it again.
You didn't want to get remarried, or nobody didn't want to marry you?
And then I got married to a woman that had 2 kids.
Why did you get a divorce?
Like I said before with Liverpool Pop, she's a bitch too, but that's another thing. Forget about it.
Why did you get a divorce?
I don't want to go into that again.
Why did you get divorced?
Why did I get divorced? It started off with her buying Michael Jackson tickets when we were struggling.
She
went out and bought a front seat.
Right. She didn't
for Michael Jackson.
because she didn't
Was this in
respect.
the 80s?
I'm gonna get pissed off. I don't want to go into that.
What year was this? Wait. Slow down. What year was this? What year was this?
83 with Thriller. What year?
This was 1989.
Dog, if you talk about it today in 2023, 2 decades later, you're gonna be pissed off.
You asked me about it.
Sorry, no, not 2 decades, 2 centuries later.
He's like, yeah, shit.
2 centuries later, you're gonna be pissed off.
It ain't centuries. It's a little while
It's a
ago.
whole century later. And you're still pissed off from her buying front row seats to see Michael Jackson in 1989 when those tickets were, let's say, $50.
No, they were $50. They were.
You divorced her.
And her friend Debbie. They were $400 a piece.
So you divorced her because of Michael Jackson tickets, and you haven't been married again since.
You didn't tell me about it.
You haven't been married again since.
I'm missing my money.
Have you been married again?
Nope.
Nobody wants to marry you again. Nobody wants to marry you.
No, it's just that all women, all that I met, either they had kids or they were spaded.
Spaded? What is spaded?
And I didn't want neither one of them.
What does spaded mean? What does that mean?
That means he's a dick.
Can't have babies anymore. They go and get their tubes fixed.
Okay, well, but sir,
I don't need that.
Sir, there even a woman that isn't spaded in your thing when we want to be with you, you're weird. You don't even know how to have a conversation.
What do you mean weird, man? I'm real.
You don't know how to have a conversation.
I'm a man, but I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know how to have a conversation with a woman. You don't even know how to talk to a woman correctly, man.
I do know how to talk to a woman.
Okay, let me know real quick.
Get out of here.
Tell me what you do on your first date when she's sitting across from you. What do you say to her?
Wait, say it again?
You're on your date. You're on a date with her. Okay, she's right across from you. What are you saying to her?
I don't know. Depending on what she says. Ask Dana to ask the question.
All right, D. You're on a date with him. Let's role play this. You're on a date. I'll be the waiter. Okay, D. You're on a date with him. And
your name is Andrew, by the way, the waiter.
I don't want to be Andrew. I'll be Steve. Okay, hello. First I come up. Okay, here you go.
Okay, Steve. Okay.
All right. Hey, hello.
You're my favorite waiter. You're my favorite waiter.
All right. Anyway, hello. Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to.
Hey, Steve. What's up? How you doing?
Oh, I'm fine. Can I get you to something to drink?
Yeah. What do you want, Dana?
You asked her just like that in that tone?
Yeah, she's my date.
Wait, hold on, slow down.
You know, it's not like it,
wait, slow down. You turn to her and
she's
say,
in a situation right now.
You turn to her and say, "What do you want, Dana? Where are you at? Red Lobster or something?"
Yeah, I said, yeah. What do you want, Dana?
No, that's not what you're supposed to say.
Supposed to say, sir.
No, that's what you say.
All right, let's get through.
You know what you're supposed to say? You're supposed to say, the lady would like to have a glass of wine, or is there something else on the menu that you were interested in drinking?
No.
Right,
it's my restaurant. Remember, Steve is my favorite. Is my favorite waiter.
All right, so I'm going. I'm getting the drinks.
Okay.
Right, now you're just sitting. Now y'all sitting together. Y'all are sitting together. Go ahead and talk to her. What's that conversation like?
So, Dana, what you do today?
I took a Xanax because I knew I was going to have dinner with you. That's what I did today.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I upset you that much?
No, you just irritate the fuck out of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did I do wrong to hurt you? I'm sorry, Princess.
You started talking.
Oh, does my voice irritate you?
You just irritate me.
How do I irritate you? If I do, how can I better myself?
Don't say anything.
With that, please. Thank you.
How can you better yourself? Give me your credit card that you was going to pay this food with, and don't say nothing for the rest of the night. Let's eat in quiet. Let's eat in quietness, and then you could just take me home afterwards.
Well, Dana, you know I'm a businessman, and I can't just keep my credit card because I have to know what money's on my credit card because I have to spend it on other things.
How are you paying for dinner?
I'll make it up to you.
Wait, no. Then if you can't use your credit card, how are you paying for dinner?
No, I said I can't give my credit card to you.
We're at the dinner table.
I know you have a spending habit, and
we're at the dinner table, sir. I'm talking about the credit card to pay for the dinner, because I don't want to hear your voice.
Well,
right?
I'll pay for dinner.
So just give me. Wait, so slow down. I just said I don't want to hear your voice. So give me the credit card to pay for the dinner, so that I won't have to hear you say, "Can I have the check?"
Well, Dana,
give me the credit card. I'm going to order. I'm going to order the appetizers. I'm going to order the appetizers.
I'll take care of the bill, and then I'll take you home if you're that upset.
I just said be quiet. I don't. Your voice irritates me.
Okay,
if you want to make it better, give me the credit card so I can order the drinks, order the appetizers, order the entrees, order the dessert, and we're going to eat in quietness. We're not going to say nothing to each other.
No,
and then I'm going to give the waiter the credit card. And then
me. Don't worry about it. Why do you have to worry about it?
This is why I said your voice you're irritating me because of your voice, because of the tone. I don't want you to talk.
You're not.
I just want you to eat quiet. I just want you to eat in quiet.
Dana, look. Okay, I'll tell you what. If you feel that upset tonight, we'll go out tomorrow, and
no, we're not ever going out again. We're not ever going out again in life.
If it's not working out, it'll just have to be what it is.
All right. So so we're gonna. All right. So we appreciate, but this is why you lose, right, dog? You don't win. No,
I don't lose, bro.
Okay. Are you in a relationship now?
See, it all depends on the type woman in which you talk to.
Are you in a relationship now?
She talking shit. I already pulled her card.
Call her.
I mean, she just talking shit. I understand what she's doing. But
he likes
it's easy.
Call her. Part of communication is listening, and you're over talking. You're not even letting her talk.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Really? This is what.
Yeah.
This is what.
This is the way I'm used to owning my own business and usually being in charge and having things my way.
Are you in a relationship right now?
No. Fuck.
No. I just got out of 2 relationships about 4 months ago.
Oh my gosh.
You had 2 girlfriends.
Yes and no. They didn't know about each other, but yeah. It was one North Carolina,
and then they dumped you at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Catherine. I'm sorry, baby. That's what y'all got to go through. Y'all, this is what.
But look, we're just dating. Yo, see, don't dog me, man. We just dating. Women do it. I mean, men been doing it forever.
Wait, what are you talking about, dog? What are you talking about? Women do what?
You saying that what women have to go? What women have to go through?
Yeah. What are you going through? What do you mean, men? What are you going through?
Not men, but women have to go through. Women date other men. Men date multiple women also.
Sir,
I ain't said neither one was my woman.
Sir,
they were just women who I was dating.
Sir, what I'm saying is that the way you are talking shows why women have problems with most of you males out there.
You breaking up. You breaking up.
Of course I'm breaking up. Right? now all of a sudden I'm breaking up. Right. Okay. All right. Well.
Good night.
I'll get on it. I was still on the internet.
Okay. All right. Take care, buddy. All right. We'll let you go. Oh my God. The fuck. Area code 347. What's your name? Where you calling from, sir? 347 going once. 347.
Oh, hello.
Can you turn that shit down the background, dog? Come on, man. What's your question? What's your name?
All right.
What's up? What's your name? What's your question? What's up?
I'm Dylan. I'm from New York City. My question is, I want some coaching, and so how do I where do I go on the site to get some?
How old are you?
17.
Okay, you're too young, kid. You got to be 18 or older. Okay.
Don't call into this show unless you're over 21.
You gotta be older. You're too young, dog. Too young. Gotta let you go, man. Anyway, so
Talking about some 17.
yeah. D, a lot of guys today don't realize why they make my job so easy. This is why it's so easy. This is why I never worry. This is why we don't care. Talk to. This is what they run into all day, every day. These kind of individuals, D.
Listen, I just shared something. Can you put that up?
Put up here. Let me see. This right. Let's see.
So can people go to the Dusty Chronicles? So I created a YouTube channel and I said I was going to upload clips from only the phone calls from this show to upload it. And I'm calling this channel.
Just let me know. We got to link that. Yeah. So
I'm calling this channel the Dusty Chronicles. So I'm uploading the phone calls.
This is bad. This is and gentlemen,
subscribe to the Dusty Chronicles.
Yeah, gentlemen. Y'all got to do better when y'all are talking to women. It doesn't make any sense how y'all guys cannot communicate yourselves to women. I mean, I love. Hey, ladies, please give me one lady to call in and let us know what a guy says to you. Ladies, please, ladies. Any lady, come on, lady, give us one lady to call in and let us know a pickup line or something these guys say. Because I promise you, they'll all be the same. Oh, and this guy did this.
But you know what now? You know why? Men now they're distracted with their football, college and NFL. So so after the Super Bowl, they're going to be further behind because they have now on the weekends they can hang out with their boys and it's football. And if you were already a man with no game, can you imagine when football season is over? You're going to have even less game. Then you're going to be looking to get laid. You're going to be looking for the pussy, but you were already lame in the beginning. So, yeah, I don't let football distract you guys.
Well, it's not really that. I mean, Lamont, you're making it. A man doesn't chase after a woman. Never. A man never chases after a woman.
Men do chase.
Well, no, I'm saying a loser would chase. Why would I run behind a woman? Wait a second. Why would okay, I'm sorry. I don't understand why they would run behind a woman. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Why would they chase a woman for what? What are you getting out of that? Why do they chase, D? Why do they chase? Why do they feel the necessary need to chase after a woman? I don't understand.
Because she took your breath away with her beauty. Men like that. Men want their breath to be taken away. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. I got to get to know her. She's so smart. She's so this. I want her. And then sometimes when they do get her, and they may not have any more interest if they sleep with her, or she may make you wait and wait and wait because she's not into you because she know you're into her. And the thing is, make sure that he likes you more than you like him. That thing.
Oh yeah. Man.
So you're going to keep wanting her more because you were already obsessed with her and she keeps making you wait, keep you at arm's length. And that makes you even more enticing to want her.
I guess. So what do they do?
They do what so they're going to wait and they're going to keep doing any and everything until they get what they want. And then if she wants a relationship, and what's his name? Lucario said that or whatever. When some guys, he alluded to this, some guys who say they don't want a relationship, but they end up being in one, and that's the ones who don't get ass. But is this kind of like in reverse? Because he see a girl, she took my breath away. Oh my God, I'm in love with her. but she's like, oh, I want a relationship. I want something serious. I take my time getting to know someone. So they're going to follow her program until they get in the draws. And by that time, you're already committed. You're already paying her bills and you're already doing what she wants you to do. But she doesn't really like you. She's just tolerating you because you're doing stuff for her.
No, that's game. She's just running game on the guy.
Yes, she's running game on you. Yeah, from the jump because you're chasing.
Oh yeah, women, but that's where y'all, I hate to say, that's where y'all have your skill at. Y'all know how to get suckers to do anything y'all want them to do, man.
And that nobody shouldn't run after nobody. Period.
Well,
a woman shouldn't run after a man, and a man shouldn't run after a woman. It's just that you want to know why people do it. Like there are a lot of women that run after men, you know, and there are men who run after women, but you do it because you are obsessed. Or you just, you know, you want to be a part of what somebody have. Like that's what women. But with a man, he sees someone he's attracted to, you know, so I just have to have her on my arm because she looks good. So that'll make me look like I'm the guy. It's all materialistic and superficial.
No, well, but this goes back to the communication. So it's a big problem that we have.
Part of lack of communication and lack of transparency has to do with self-esteem as well.
Well, and a lot of guys have a lot of self-esteem issues. It's not just women. The problem is it's not just women. The problem is these guys have self-esteem issues.
Yeah,
and that boggles my mind. They have self-esteem issues. Oh man, how does that even, man? I'm taking myself out of this. I'm just saying they do. They have that. Okay.
You seem a little bit quiet tonight, Steve.
No. I just we about to. No, I gotta. We're gonna wrap us up, and I gotta talk to the guys.
Don't tell me. Oh, okay, because I was about to say, don't say you have a meet and greet because you just came from a long weekend meet and greet.
No, no, tonight I'm going out tonight at 11:20. I'm going to a movie tonight. Tonight's a movie night. Tonight I gotta catch up.
I'm going Equalizer?
Gee, damn right. How'd you know? Yeah.
Who are you going with? The wife? Are you taking the wife?
No, I'm going out at 11:20. I'm going at 11:20.
You want to movies by yourself?
Anyway, let's keep. So D. So let's get back to what you're saying. So your website is
it's the YouTube channel.
YouTube channel, Dusty Chronicles.
The Dusty Chronicles.
The Dusty Chronicles. So we're gonna definitely link that into things. So D, tell them how they can get at you, D.
We still got like 5 more minutes.
I know. Well, D, I know. D, I want you to give them your thoughts.
Yeah, well, you can follow me on the road, Dana, and I want everyone to go and subscribe to the Dusty Chronicles.
Yes.
Also, you know what? Maybe we'll talk about this next week. Women in general, right? We feel some kind of way when ugly or no lame having men try to talk to us. So the guy that called in, great call, because you know it was entertaining, right? So I appreciate him calling in. But it was kind of embarrassing when he was like, "Oh, I could pull you," and that's like, no, you. Well, first of all, you couldn't pull me, but I don't like it when lame guys try to talk to me.
Yeah, well,
but because you're lame, you know what? The plus side to that is maybe he doesn't realize that he's lame and he has some type of confidence about himself to actually think that I would entertain him. Thank you, beautiful.
Well, I think the
Oh, okay. You're the second person, Rasego. What does it says? Eat pussy. It's organic. This is an old T-shirt. I actually have to get a new one saying the same thing because the letters are faded, but it's like
that. I endorse that shirt.
I'm not gonna stand out because my boobs are too big, but it's eat pussy. It's organic. But it's an old shirt, so the letter should be dark. That's how old it is. So I'm gonna get a new one that says it. Probably put some sparkles on it.
even notice the I just did till you say I had no
you don't
idea.
notice me. We have a professional relation. Steve is very professional. He don't pay me no mind. He didn't notice that it had pussy. It said PS and it said eat. He didn't even say eat what.
I didn't even notice it. No. I didn't know until you brought it up. I said,
so this is the thing with women. So being that Steve don't notice me like that, but women, we have egos too. And it's like, well, why he ain't noticing me? And then so we're the type to be like, hi. And you're like, oh, hello. I didn't see you there playing stupid. And then then it's like, yeah, no, I'm here. Why you ain't saying that?
Yeah, I like noticing women, man. I like that. I just didn't. I'm just like, with the shirt. What are you talking about? Shirt. I'm like, oh wait, what does it say? So, wow, okay, yeah, I endorse. I endorse. I didn't even recognize. I endorse.
You endorse that. You endorse eating pussy.
Oh, absolutely, hands down. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, you are like you're in your 50s, so your generation, y'all kind of do the kind of. I don't know. It depends. It depends. Who you going to the movies with?
D, you got 1 more minute left. So look, D. So that's gonna be a very interesting show next week. It's gonna be very interesting.
Why? What are we talking about next week? I forgot.
We talking about next week's show. What was the title again? What we're gonna be talking about so they can be excited about next week's show.
I don't know. Eating pussy. That's what we're gonna talk about next week.
Really? That's what we're gonna be talking.
You could give lessons, being that you just said you can eat pussy real good. You could give the men lessons on how to do it. Give them some tips. We're gonna have the sex show next Saturday.
I'm a virgin. I don't know how to do that right.
I want to, but okay. Are you just answer this question? Are you going alone to the movies tonight?
Oh, my TV's on. Hey, D, talk to him real quick.
Yes,
let me turn my TV down.
Next week, guys, is the sex show. Thank you, Renee. She said she subscribed. She subbed to the Dusty Chronicles. Yes, thank you, guys. So next Saturday is the sex show. I mean, I hope you guys have fun tonight. This was a good mellow show. I didn't curse. I wasn't cursing somebody out. You didn't curse.
No,
maybe one.
Laid back show today. I ain't laid back.
It was real laid back, but you came back from Vegas laid back. So I'm just trying to. What happened in Vegas? Why you've been laid back the whole week? I pop in and see your shows or whatever.
Hey, nothing. Hey, D. Anyway, D.
You inspired me when I saw your bank account. I said I have to call you and have a consultation because I need my bank account to look like that.
Anyway, D, can you let them know how to cash app you and everything so I can talk to my people, please?
My cash app is sitting up here all night. It's right there, $ Dana with the data. Next week, Saturday, we're going to talk about sex. Steve is going to give tips on how to give good congolingus. I'll give tips on how to give fellatio. And we'll take your call.
Watch, this shit's gonna change, guys. Don't worry.
He's gonna tell us how his date at the movies went tonight. Yeah.
All right, D. I want to say thank you. I'm gonna talk to my guys for about an hour and change before I head on to the theater and everything. So I need to talk to them.
No, because if you're going out on a date, why you gotta stay online, honey? Why don't you? You love because you love to hear yourself talk. You be quick to push me aside so you could go and just run your mouth by yourself.
I'm gonna talk to my guys.
Why you have me? I don't think you really want me here anymore.
D, we want you, D. We want you. We want you, D. We want you, D. We love you, D. We appreciate you.
Why you gotta stay on?
Because I'm gonna talk to my guys.
You should log off too.
I got to talk to my guy. I'm just going to talk to my dogs. I got to talk to my dog. We got to look at this. We got to dissect it as a man. We got to break it down. Look, I got about an hour and a half. So I got about an hour and a half, maybe hour 45 minutes.
He's like, Dana, it's a man hour if you don't mind. Yes, I do mind.
It is a man hour. It's a man thing.
Do mind.
Man thing. It's a man thing.
Whatever.
It's a man hour. All right, D. Well, we appreciate you, D. And we will definitely talk whatever you want to discuss next week. Okay, D?
We're talking about sex next week.
I get all right. However you want to do it. I need to learn something. I'm just terrible in bed.
You just said you can eat pussy real good.
I
And you said it's organic. So give the men tips.
Yeah, all right. I guess I can do that.
All right. Good night.
Good night, D. Thank you so much, D. That's D. Appreciate you, D. Thank you, D. She's out of there. All right, D. We're back. we're gonna be on for a few about an hour and a half. So we're gonna chop it up, guys. Let's get y'all questions together, guys. Y'all can call in if you have a question. We're gonna talk about transparency and the importance of transparency as far as a man goes after this commercial
break.
What
up, though? It's your boy Paige Kennedy. You already know what it is, and you're listening to the manmindset.com, dating help for men, with your host Steve the Dean Williams.
What's up? This is T.O., and you're listening to the manmindset.com, dating help for men, with your host Steve the Dean Williams.
This is the Shark Damon John, and you're listening to themanmindset.com, dating help for men, with your host Steve the Dean Williams.
D, appreciate you, D. Thank you for coming on the show. D is great. Yeah, she kept it real. It was a good show today, guys. Very good show. Appreciate you, D, very much. Gentlemen, if you have any questions, please put a Q in there, and we'll answer any questions y'all have. If you're texting a woman and you have a question, please put that in there. So we're gonna chop it up for a few an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and everything like that. So I don't, probably got an hour and a half. I don't have too long, but we're gonna talk. So I want to talk about the transparency. And I want y'all to understand why it's kind of so hard for most of you guys out there to really be honest with women. Because most of you guys out there, oh shit, fuck, hold on. Anonymous, what's your name? Where you calling from, sir?
Hey, hello?
What's your name and where you calling from, sir?
My name is Jay, and I'm calling. My name is Jay, and I'm calling from Texas.
What's your question, Jay?
All right. I have this woman, right? I just met her and I asked her.
Okay. Anyway, so all right, back to the show. So what I'm saying to y'all guys out here, guys on lines are open. So most of you guys out here, I think that you're afraid that a woman is going to say no to you. Oh shit. Oh, I'm sorry. You think a woman's going to say no to you? A woman's going to turn you down and things like that. We don't want you guys to look at the game the way you're looking at it right now. The lack of transparency comes from kind of a mindset that most of you guys have, because most of you guys feel like you're going to fail. Okay. Now, failing is not a bad thing when it comes to women, gentlemen. And I think that y'all are afraid to fail. You should never be afraid to tell a woman exactly what you're looking for, what you want to do. But I want to put an asterisk by that, gentlemen, because if it's about sex, you're going to fail. As I told you before, I'm the only one. Oh, man, I don't know why it keeps doing that. As I told you before, gentlemen, the problem with a lot of you guys out here is that you want just the sex. You don't want anything else but the sex. And that's probably holding you back and doing more harm to you when you're dealing with women. So the transparency, when it comes to all of this, it slows you down, it holds you back, and it stifles you. Yeah, Steve, it's a fear of failure. But what are you actually failing at, gentlemen? What is it that you're actually failing at? What is, gentlemen, I ask you guys to call and let me know, what is it that you want to get across to a woman, but you hold it back? Most of you guys out here, I understand you want relationships and understand that you want women and things like that. And the more you move the way you move, that it's just not going to work that way. Okay. It just doesn't work that way. And what I always say to all of you guys out here, failing is not a bad thing. Okay. Now I want y'all to understand that failing is not a bad thing. What is a bad thing is how you look at failure. Okay. And that's what let's go ahead and tackle that and dissect that. And let's tackle and dissect failure. because most of people are not looking at failure the right way. Gentlemen, one thing that I learned when I was doing this at a young age is that I look forward to the failure. I want to fail. I don't want to win. Winning is not good to me. I hate winning. Let me get to this call. Area code 332. What's your name? Where you calling from, sir? 332 going once.
What's good with you, Steve? It's Joe.
Joe from where? All right. Goodbye, Joe.
From Memphis.
Goodbye, Joe. Goodbye, Joe. No, we're not going to have beautiful call up. No. You know what Joe does? Joe's like, hi, my name is Joe from Memphis. Where's beautiful at? I want to talk to her. Where's beautiful at? I want to talk to her. Then when she came on the fucking line to talk to him, what did he do? He ran and shit. Anyway, sorry, gentlemen. Let's continue this conversation. Gentlemen, failure is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It should be a learning process. Everything that you do in the game has to start with transparency. But let's look at transparency for what it is, okay? And this is why it's so important. The transparency that we want each and every one of you to have is not the transparency that you have with a woman. It is a transparency that you have to have with yourself. And guys, get your crayons out because I want y'all to take this down. This is very important. Before you go and talk to a woman, you should have a clear idea, gentlemen, or a clear understanding of how you are going to represent yourself. A clear idea or a clear understanding of how you represent yourself. And gentlemen, that's what we're talking about, the transparency. If I walk up on a woman and I start talking to her, I have an idea where I want to take this thing. And I have a great idea of who I am, so I know how to present myself. But the transparency, again, gentlemen, one of the greatest things that you guys are not doing, and I'm talking about, gentlemen, I'm not saying you mess with bottom of the barrel women. What I'm saying to you guys out here is that when you are talking to upper echelon, that, gentlemen, don't you want the finer things in life? Don't you guys want the finer? I don't know why y'all want to scrape the bottom of the barrel when you can have upper echelon kind of women. And the only way to have those kind of women is to know how to speak to women. But the speaking to women is not the problem. It's how you're speaking is the problem. Most of you guys are not actually transparent to yourselves. You're not sitting around saying to yourself, okay, this is who I am. This is why I am. This is actually what I want to do. And gentlemen, as I told you, I gave you the blueprint. I gave you a simple blueprint. And with that blueprint, it should stop you from making it about the sex, more or less the conversation. Okay, so remember, when you meet a woman for the first time, gentlemen, you're only meeting a representative. You're not actually meeting the woman herself. Well, let me take that off right quick. Let me remove because I forgot that's her channel while we're talking. All right, there we go. So what I'm saying to all you guys out here is that what we want to do is we want to say to ourselves, wait, it's a question right here. Is communication skill mouth? No, oh, no. Okay, so I want you to look at it two different ways. When I see a woman, I'm doing both things. Okay, I want you to see this. When I see a woman doing it, the first thing I'm doing is communicating RPG. But I'm not communicating with the woman. I'm saying to myself, okay. Let me tell y'all something. When I was a lad, when I was a little kid, and when I was learning game. So when my mentor told me, because I used to watch the Super Friends, I'm a nerd. I know, sorry, not a nerd. Sorry, nerds. I'm not a nerd. Nerds are smart. I'm a geek. But my geeky ass, I always watch. And the communication that you must have is with yourself. You must ask yourself the question, and this is why I always say when you see a woman, you got to ask yourself, how do I want to present myself after I introduce myself? Because you should always introduce yourself and not be a stranger to a woman, okay? And of course, how you approach her is very important. You just don't say, hey, baby, yo, mama, what's up, girl, or anything like that. You want to communicate yourself the best way possible. Now, the communication RPG is with myself. And as I talk to myself, I'm saying to myself, okay, where do I want to take her? Think of what I'm saying. Where do I want to take her? Remember, I'm trying to show you guys how to bend, break, and crush that algorithm of an impression women have of men. I want to move something in her without trying to open up her legs, gentlemen, okay? So I'm saying the communication is with yourself first, then it's your mouthpiece, because your mouthpiece is that flavor. That's where the culinary school comes in at. It's the flavor in which you put in what you're saying. Now, again, I don't have spicy on me, but I do add a little bit of pepper in the stuff. Well, I'll talk on the phone in 1 second. Let me answer this question right here. How do you transition from upper echelon women that you used to? Well, no. Listen, all right, RB, listen. When I say upper echelon women, I don't want to intimidate you. Let me stop. Let me listen to me. How am I going to say this without? I really want to kick the women out because I don't want to blow up their fucking heads. Okay, this is what I mean. Okay, I don't mean upper echelon as in she's making a lot of money. She's got a high profile job. I'm saying there are women out there that are looking for a level of maturity in a person that can hold a conversation without asking any dumb or boring ass questions. Gentlemen, every woman, okay, listen to me. What I'm saying is stop looking at women as average, okay? Because I'm not here to judge a woman off of her job. That's not the thing that I'm trying to do. And Mr. Justin, I was about to break something down, but I kind of moved the pendulum a little bit over to the left. So what I'm saying, Ryan, is this, is that I'm talking about a woman that is looking for, okay, gentlemen, women love sex, yes, and they're looking for guys not to have sex with, but they're filling guys out. But they're not going to fill you out if you cannot present yourself. You've got to present yourself, okay? Wait, see, hold on, he said something about, wait. Steve, for example, younger women love older men because they know how to talk to a woman to get her mind. Well, the thing about older guys, okay, and no, I can't say that because I can't say older. I can say men who have experience, because I had experience when I was in my teens. So I can still do the same thing right now, because a woman doesn't want to feel like a piece of meat, okay? She just wants to talk to see how much depth and range you actually have. Okay, does that make any sense? So it's not just younger women. Okay, because look, okay, Clive, listen. I was always, when I was in junior high, I was always talking to the juniors and sophomores, okay? Because I would always push the pendulum of my to push me as far out as I could possibly go by challenging myself, right? But once I got out of high school and all that other stuff, it was on, because it didn't matter. Listen, as long as the keyword legal, gentlemen, you always want to talk to legal. But what I'm saying is that I tell you, a woman will bypass your age based upon how they feel about you. Keyword is feel. If she's not feeling you, she's going to, remember, gentlemen, this is how the game works. If she's not feeling you, she's going to stick to her laws, rules. She's going to stick to everything she is. She's going to stand by this. you know what? We've got a date for like fucking 5 months. I'm not that kind of girl. I ain't gonna fuck. I don't fuck on the first date. I damn no ain't gonna kiss a motherfucker on the first date. Women will do that, okay? Women will always do that, okay? What I'm saying to you guys out here is that it's gotta be attached to a feeling or an emotion. So if she's actually feeling something, that's the key thing in this whole thing. If she's feeling something, that's going to change the pendulum. But here's a question I ask all you guys. What are you bringing to your mental table? If you are communicating yourself, okay, gentlemen, I'm asking all my guys, get a pen out. Get a pen out. This is what I'm asking you. This is how I learned this a long time ago. I'll give y'all some game. If you were creating a track called This Is Who I Am, and you had to arrange it, compose it, produce it, perform it, and get it out there, how are you going to market it? How are you going to let them know? How are you going to say, this is who I am? Because you have to remember, women, when they listen to music, okay, this is why music is so important, to learn music and to learn who their favorite artist is and what kind of music they jam to, they relax to, and all other stuff, is because there's a connection with the artist. It's not necessarily the artist, but what the artist is saying that is going to draw the woman to that person. But I'm asking you guys, how would you communicate yourself to women, okay? How would you do that? How would you do that? See, it's not now wait, Clive, I'm not, and you're saying to get to know her mind. It's not to get to know her mind. It's not to get to know her mind, brother. That's not the thing. See, a lot of guys will use trying to get her to know her mind as a backdoor tactic to actually manipulate her. I don't even want to get to know her mind. I keep telling you. When y'all start to learn game, the thing about women, there is another side of them that they don't even know that they have. And if you're that guy, you can pull that out of them. There is another side to them that they keep locked up, and they don't share that side to anybody. Right. These nuts, the dirty macking, right. Dirty macking. So you don't want to just go after her mind, because if you go after her mind, you're going to get whatchamacallit. You're going to be the one to actually fall into her hands. Think about what y'all are doing. I want y'all to think about this for a second. You see a woman, right? And then all of a sudden, because she is sexy, beautiful, and gorgeous, all of a sudden you feel a little, I won't say weird, because it's not, gentlemen, it's not weird on how you guys feel when you see a woman. What is weird is what you think about yourself in that situation you have with a woman. So what I'm saying is, when you see a woman for the first time, you don't act weird. When you see a woman for the first time, you've got to act like you've been there before. And that's where the communication with oneself comes in at, where most of you guys are looking at failure. Most of you guys are worried about what is going to happen. Is she going to like me? Is she going to give me a shot? Is she going to date me? And what I'm saying to you guys out there, I don't want you guys moving or thinking that way. That's not the purpose of game. Game is not supposed to be built upon you running behind the woman. Okay? Game is not built on that. Okay? Well, no, but see, that's the okay, see though, that's the problem. That's the problem. You're going after her looks, but is she her looks? She is only her looks if you make her about her looks. What I'm saying is gentlemen, you can fuck their world up when you are able to peel things back on them, have them self-discover things about themselves when they're with you. It's a sexual self-discovery when a woman starts to feel a certain way with just the thought of you, okay? Okay? Yeah, thank you, Jay. Men just don't look at it. Yeah, y'all, a lot of y'all guys, listen, this is, you can always tell someone that's not rooted in the game. When you're rooted in yourself, yes, her looks are going to draw out your curiosity. That's a truth. That's not a lie. But after that, after that point that you look at that, what's the next step? There has to be a next step after that. And if you guys are not communicating that next step and you guys are worried and stuff like that, the game is never going to work for you. You're never going to learn anything through that. You'll never learn. You'll never get to that point you want to get to. You see what I'm saying? Let me see what some of y'all are saying here. Yeah, character has to, yeah. But that's part of a program right there. A man has got to say, okay, look, if I had 5 beautiful women in front of me, which one do I choose if they're all beautiful? So then one has to ask the question, what is going to make her stand out? Okay? What is going to make her stand out? And what I always tell you is what do I tell you? Listen, I want to make a nothing into something if she's worth being a something, right? I'm not going to waste no time with a nobody, right? We're not going to waste our time with a nobody. We're always going to mess with a something or create a something. But gentlemen, I'm asking each and every one of you, what is the driving force that you have for yourself to have an interpretation, a better interpretation of who you actually are versus what you want them to see you as? So if y'all have any questions, y'all can ask. But this is how game works. And this is why it's very important to know that the transparency is not with the woman first. The transparency should be, what do I want to communicate to that woman? Basically. Question. Well, I don't, okay. To me, I have a levels of things, right? I have levels of things, okay? So character has to line up with your program. Your program should say, this is what a woman is to me. And the question is, what is it to you? I'm not going to automatically judge a woman's character, because I'm telling you guys, most women can stand on just the makeup, the ass, and the titties. And most of you guys don't even realize that. I'm saying that, remember, there is no trust in the beginning. So I can't even know her character until we get to between trust and sexual trust is when I'll actually know more about her. I can't, I'm just like you. What I'm getting is what she is only given me, because that's all she is given to all the average guys. And most guys take that shit. They just like, all right, cool. I'm gonna take what she has to give me. I'm saying no. I want depth. What does it mean to run behind a woman? Oh, well, hold on a second. 872. What's your name? Where you calling from, sir? What's up? 872 going once. 872 going twice. 872. Goodbye. All right. Call back, sir. Anyway, so what I'm saying to all you guys out here is that you are always running behind, because you are always explaining how beautiful and how sexy and how gorgeous she is. And I asked you the question, what has she done to get the words beautiful, sexy, and fucking gorgeous? Area code 872, sir, are you there? Hello.
Yes, yes.
What is your name? What is your name? Where you calling?
45.
Sir,
But,
wait, sir, stop. Can you get off? Are you on speakerphone or something?
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off push the phone. Yeah, I'll do that right now. Hold on. Yeah. So I was gonna say, the piece that you came up with that helps starting to figure it out.
Sir, I don't understand your question. What's your question, sir?
No, I just want to, I just wanted to thank you for the advice.
What advice is that, sir?
Because the puzzles work.
Right. Okay, but what? Okay, go ahead. I mean, I don't understand. What's the question? Are you making a statement or are you asking a question?
Well, hopefully, I wanted to make that statement. Because it's making sense. I just be patient with it.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. Okay. Do you have any other questions or anything?
Nope. That's not it.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you, sir. We'll throw you back in. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, buddy. All right. We'll throw you back in. Guys, you had a question, go ahead and call. We got y'all covered, gentlemen. But what I'm saying is that most of you guys are too busy running behind women and you're not running behind yourself. Everything in the game is about how you move as a man. And the transparency should always when you meet a woman, she should know what you are, who, the what's, the whys, and the wheres, right? Because the only way, hold on, grab 321. 321, sir, what's your name? Where you calling from, sir?
Hello?
Yes, sir, what's your name? Where you calling from, sir?
Yeah, this is DJ from Florida.
Okay.
Hey, Steve, you got a weird echo your line or something like that.
Yeah, I don't hear it, but do you have a question? I'll hang up and just answer it. What is your question?
Well, I just want to let you know that I got the membership and I'm on there and definitely tuned in and lot with you and stuff like that, man. Get everything you got going on. Ready.
All right. Well, you're breaking up. I couldn't really hear you, but you're kind of like breaking up a little bit.
All right.
Are you on speakerphone?
I am.
I'm sorry?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. So what was you about to say now? Did you have a question?
I called to let you, I'm on the membership and I'm coming to appreciate the game and everything you give.
Okay. No, it's all good, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Well, if you have a question, just call back and let me know. Okay, brother?
All right. Got Steve.
All right. Respect. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So now we're back. Guys, y'all have a question, go ahead and call in. We got you covered. But I was saying, getting back to answer your question, running behind women, is that what I was saying was when you meet a woman, she should know everything. Because the transparency in the game is giving the woman free will. It's the one thing you guys never allow women to have. You want to give the woman free will to do whatever it is she wants, okay? That you want to give her the free will to think, move how she wants to move around you without being muddled. A lot of y'all guys are muddling the game because you guys are not really being honest with women. And when you're not honest with women, I'm telling you, they can read the lines. They can read and see what you're doing right versus what you're doing wrong, okay? What are y'all... What are y'all... What are y'all talking about right here? Y'all are bad. Y'all are bad. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, guys, you have a question. I got you, man. No, boxing. That's it. Boxing. Yes. That's the gentlemen, the biggest problem that most of you guys have is that you don't think women are smart enough to recognize what it is you're actually trying to do. This is why transparency is so important. This is why giving them free will is so important. And this is why allowing them to say yes or no whenever they want to and be cool with it, gentlemen. This is what we're talking about. Yeah. She knows your moves. The boxing, that's absolutely right. And that's probably the biggest problem that most of y'all are having today. Most of you guys are not learning how to communicate yourselves the right way. Because what most of you guys are doing is you're kind of like dirty macking a little bit. You see a woman that you're interested in. And yes, I know you want to sleep with her, but life is not porn. You're not going to just sleep with a woman right off the bat. It doesn't work that way. You can now, even if you have game, it doesn't even work that way all the time. So don't even think those that have game and sleep with women right off the bat, because that doesn't work that way. Every woman is different. Every woman operates different. Every woman moves different, and every woman thinks differently. And what I'm saying to all you guys out there is that the one thing that is the common denominator of how the women move should be you. You should never sit around and worry about, well, am I going to get her? Is she going to like me? I don't even know how I don't even know how that even works. I don't even know how that even works. But what I can say for you guys, the way it should work is that the more transparent you are by giving her qualities of you, women are not just saying, I'm looking for dick. Now, listen, women can want dick, gentlemen, but they're not just going to come out and say, look, I want to have some dick. Yeah, well, Jay, there you go, Jay. Exactly. Gentlemen, this is why I keep trying to tell you guys. I don't want you guys catching anything. And I know y'all guys are trying to move fast and all this other stuff. But what I'm saying to you is, I'm not trying to say slow down. I'm trying to get y'all guys to think. And what I want you guys to think about is the ramifications of taking somebody home and being with that person that you don't even know. Now, again, I'm not trying to be the dick police. I'm not trying to dick. Y'all can do what you want to do. But what I'm saying is, again, let's talk about the upper echelon, okay? And I don't mean upper echelon as in the zeros in her bank account. I'm saying that there are women out there. There is a broad range of women out there, gentlemen, a broad range of women out there that just want maturity. If you think about the guy that called in, the 62-year-old guy that called in, he was all over the place. But the maturity, gentlemen, I told you, it's a fine line. It's a fine line that y'all have to go down. Because if you go too far and you're too mature, you're gonna sound like you have a stick up your ass. You're gonna sound like one of those stuffy motherfuckers, right? But if you go too far to the left-hand side and you're too childish, she's going to see you as immature. So there has to be a healthy balance. And that's why, gentlemen, this is where the amusement park comes in at. This is, again, gentlemen, the amusement park. This is why I always tell you guys out there, I want to give her, or we can say buffet, you want to give her small portions of what it is like to be with you. It's the one thing that the average guy isn't doing, gentlemen. It's the very number one thing. A lot of people out here are not giving small sample sizes to allow the woman the mental freedom to decide what she wants to do. Gentlemen, I always tell you, this is why I want you to be last. I want her to keep going out with all the other guys. Go out with average. Go out with him. Hang out with him. Do this and do that. Do all these things, okay? Hold on a second. Well, you create your mental cult by learning game, brother. You got to learn game. You just sitting on your ass asking these questions and will not help you. I'm saying to each and every one of you guys out here right now, that's really important. Free will always be, Catherine. Yes, free will is everything. But gentlemen, y'all don't understand free will. Free will is saying, this is who I am. and let her make an look based off of your honesty, assessing what you are. And this is why I say, gentlemen, sample sizes, but the sample sizes should be emotional triggers. You should be able to make her smile. You should be able to have a conversation where she laughs a little bit, blushes a little bit, and all these things to a point, gentlemen, where she's going to ask you, are you seeing somebody? Are you dating somebody? Oh, you're one of those guys. Oh, you're a player. Oh, you're a smooth talker. That's the fucking conversation you want to have. You want her to say to herself, okay, look, this guy is looking dead in my eyes. He's looking right at me. He's not playing games. He's not beating around the bush. And what he's doing is he's being actually honest with me without even, he ain't even talking about the fucking. What's his angle? What does he want? And yet, guys, do I ask you, what is it that you want? I'm not looking for any, listen, there are a lot of women that are going to tell you guys, I'm not looking for anything right now. And gentlemen, that's the truth to all those motherfuckers out there. Listen to me. When a woman tells you she's not looking for anything right now, she's not talking to me. She's talking to everybody that's average. A woman that's not looking for anything right now, when you have motherfucking game and you add free will to that, that's a Bridge of Madison County. You're damn right. That's when they start to rethink things. Gentlemen, when a woman says, I'm not interested, I'm not looking for, and everything like that, respect what she's saying right there. But trust me, when she kicks the tires and realizes that you're a little bit different than everybody else, everything changes, okay? With the game, it makes it easier to beat the preconceived or something. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you why preconceived assumptions is your best friend. A preconceived assumption is your best friend, and I'll tell you why. The number one reason why it's your best friend is because that's part of her program. She assumes that 99% of the guys out there are all the same, right? So if they're all the same, then she is defending what? She's defending what's between her legs. Because if everybody's the same, she's barricading, defending, and making sure nobody can get what? Between her legs. So that's part of our, not take advantage, but it's part of our advantage. Because she perceives that the majority of guys out there are going to do everything they can to break down the walls and the barriers to get her to open her legs up, right? But a motherfucker with game is not going to do that. He's going to get her to open up her motherfucking mind. See what I'm saying? Totally different. The mental connection is everything to a man. It's not the physical. It's not the body, because we get pussy all the time. So once you get pussy after a while, you're like, man, I got to get something more than just a piece of ass. So it's going to change the way you see the game and stuff. You need clarification, free will. When she's in my presence, she behaves herself. When she's out of my presence, she's free to do whatever. Well, no, wait. V, listen. A woman, Victor, can do whatever the fuck she wants to do. Okay, here's your problem. When a woman's really into you, she ain't gonna do anything fucked up, because she realizes, if I fuck this up, I'm like, I'll give you an example. Like a woman will meet a man, and then she'll tell her girlfriends, hey, this is a real one. You know, the girlfriends tell her, don't fuck this up, girl. Well, yeah, because hey, I'll give you things. I think about him all the time. I miss him. I want to talk to him. Things that most guys don't get. So a woman's going to say, don't you fuck this up. And she'll tell herself, I'm not going to fuck this up. See, hey, Vic, here's the thing, brother. whether she's with me or not with me, okay, Vic, please understand this. It's going to sting a lot of you guys. If you're messing with what I think you're messing with, then you must understand this one law above all laws, that she is going to be hit on all the fucking time. Everywhere she goes, they're always going to hit on her. Period. Free will, Victor, is saying that I don't own you. I'm not going to handcuff you. I'm not going to helicopter. I'm not insecure. And I am not going to run behind you. And Vic, watch this, bro. You want to know why we say that? We say that to say this. If I know that I'm that motherfucker, Vic, guess what she's going to know, Vic? I'm that motherfucker. And Vic, what you don't know, and what they know, Vic, is that motherfucker has other women after him. So listen to me, Vic. I want you to listen to me. When a woman recognizes you are that kind of motherfucker, then she knows that she's not the only woman after you, which changes everything. Everything changes. Everything changes. Because at that point, she's saying, I understand why women are after you. And hey, listen, women are very competitive. Hey, don't get it twisted. Women are very, very competitive, okay? Women are. Remember, Vic, women want what other women have. If you don't have anything, then what use are you to her when you fall in line with everybody else who has nothing? See, a person who doesn't have anything, right? Get crayon time out. A person who doesn't have anything. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, 2 seconds. Gotta answer a question. Okay. A person who doesn't have anything, watch this, is going to manipulate, lie, deceive, beat around the bush, and play games. Vic, listen to me, my brother. They're going to do those things because there's no experience. But a motherfucker that has, Vic, he's going to be cool, calm, and collected. He's going to be chill. He's not going to rush it. Hey, Vic, he's not even going to make it about the pussy. Listen to me, Vic. He's not going to make it about the pussy. He's going to say that, you know what? I want her to want me because she wants me. Not because I begged her to want me. Not because I manipulated her to want me. She wants me because she wants me. That's what he's saying. And she doesn't have... Hey, Vic, I'm going to tell you, Vic. Here's the thing that's crazy. A lot of women don't like mess with us. A lot of women will not mess with us at all, Vic. A lot of them. Okay? All right? Oh, let me get this out. Wait, I think I got another question. I think it was it. Wait a second. Let me see here. Get this other question. Does it come from how you were able to verdict? No. Thank you, 100 likes. Vic, my experience has always come from me working on myself. It comes from my creative side, my imaginary side. In my cult, I have a room. It's several rooms, but we'll just say one room in my cult. And my cult is all about creativity. So in my cult, Vic, I'm saying to myself this is what I have to do. And this is who I am. How can I paint a picture to show her? Watch, Vic. Wait, watch. Here's the big thing. Without manipulation, without playing games, without beating around the bush, how can I show her that I'm the motherfucking guy? So I got my culinary school, Vic. My culinary school is to put a little bit of flavor in what I do. I want to draw out things in her. Vic, the first thing I want to do is I'm telling you, Vic, I know this is going to sound crazy. I tell everybody, and this is what separates us from everybody out there, is that it's not about what I am when we're together, Vic. That's not going to make me. That's not going to make or break me. It's what she thinks about me, Vic, when I'm not the fuck around, Vic. When I'm not around. Because every woman, Vic, when they wake up, they have hundreds of guys saying good morning and talking to them and all this other stuff. So what am I going to do and what am I going to say to draw out? But Vic, watch this, Vic. This is where I came up with land, air, sea, and space. Vic, what if I can give her a communication piece? Hold on, Vic. Let me grab this question right here. Area code 901. What's your name and where you're calling from, sir? Vic, I got you.
Hey, Steve.
Yes. Well, how you can help you, sir? What's up?
My question is, by being creative and being authentic, is that the effect of how she feels when I'm not around her?
No, well, I was about to say that. Okay, so watch this. Let me show you how my creativity goes. Okay. Here's the question I asked myself before I came up with this. How can I give her access to me and let her tap into the drug of me without me being around? That was the question. So, okay, remember, the thing that is important to me is I want to be the thought when I'm not around. I want her to think about me. And then after that, think about me, the next level, I want to be the last thing she thinks about when she goes to bed and the first thing she thinks about in the morning. Okay, so that was the challenge that I had to ask myself. But it was at that point, what can I do to separate myself from everybody else? So, and give her access to me in a way that she's never had access. So that's why I created land, air, sea, and space. And that's why I tell you guys either WhatsApp or Instagram, right? Because that allows you.
Does that come from the I am?
What's that now?
Does that come from the I am?
Yeah, well, right. Because it's coming from the I am, but she's tapping into the I am. See, okay, she's tapping into something she's never tapped into before. Because she's never dealt with no one to communicate to her the way I'm doing it. She's only used to text messages. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
So if all she's used to is communicating with herself, right? I mean, communicating with average guys doing average things, right?
Yes.
What can I do to separate myself, but also give her private access to me? Now follow this caller. Now listen. I'll never know how many times she presses that button. Listen to me, okay? And that's the gamble. I'll never know how many times she presses that button. But what if I can give her something that's so far out beyond that her comprehension that she has to keep pressing that button, or show her girlfriends? You see what I'm saying?
Does that come from the drug lab inside your mind?
Well, no. She's pressed. No. She had, okay, when I send her let's say a voice message, okay, a voice message,
yes,
automatically changes everything up because she's not used to talking to people like that. You know what I mean? She's not used to talking to people with voice message, right? So what, depending on what I'm saying, all right, let me give you an example. All right, I'll give you an example. All right, so let's say, let's say she had a bad day at work. Okay? She had a bad day at work. She lets me know she had a bad day at work. I don't try to fix it. I don't try to solve it. But I leave her a voice message that connects that bad day. Now, let me show you the depth of what I'm saying, because now I'm going deep now. I'm gonna show you a game right here, okay? Not only did I give her something to have access to that is different from everybody else, but I also have given her access to a part of me when she's having a bad day. Guess what? She can keep pressing that button on. Whenever she's having a bad day, she can just hear what I'm saying to make her day better. If I made her day better, let's say I talked to her, I talked to her Saturday, right? I was talking to her Saturday, she had a bad day, right? Send her the voice message, right? So from the point of me sending that voice message to the point of her next bad day, she has access to me to make her feel better if she chooses. Remember, free will. She's got to press that button.
So she opted in without you having to communicate.
Right, because okay, what's so crazy? What's so crazy? 901 position to have full control over what she wants to hear. And if I give her a menu of things, to hear, that's just the audio. What about the many of the things I can do on video? Now, I haven't even gone to the live yet. So we just audio video right now. We're not even going live yet.
Does the video message also show a side of creativity and there's more to come?
No, well, the video message is to me, it's a deeper connection because it allows her to see the sincerity of what I'm saying. Now she can hear the sincerity because I keep it a buck. But what I'm saying is that I'm going deeper now. I'm going further out to sea, right? Because now I'm really dry. I'm not in the kiddie pool anymore with her, right? So send her a video of what I'm saying, right? Yeah, I'm thinking about you, or a good day, whatever I want to get across. She can press that over and over and over and over and over again. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
But she's never had that before. So here's the question. If he ain't even my man and we ain't even fucking and he's this way in the beginning, what the fuck is next? But let me show my girlfriends. Now watch how it works. When a woman has access to you, they have this power to shoot. They have the power to shoot down all of their girlfriends. Because follow this. Let's say she has 4 girlfriends, right? What'd you do today?
Yes.
What'd your man do? Oh, well, nothing. We talked a little bit. He sent me a message. What did you and your guy do? Oh, nothing. He sent me a text message. What did you and your guy do? So each and every one of them, he sent me a message, right? Oh, what about you? What did your guy text? Text? What do you mean text? Look at this. Press play. Who the fuck? Wait, what? You see what I'm saying? What?
So that also brings out the excitement inside the mind.
Well, it brings up because, okay, listen to me. Think about this. If I do that in the beginning and I'm shifting shit from that, what do you think happens when she's on my program and I'm really fucking with her?
Damn.
Right. So think about the mind. So the mind, her mind is trying to piece together this creative thing that's right in front of her, right?
Because she's used to the
Right. Okay. If somebody sent something, I'm gonna give you an example on levels. All right. Somebody writes, I don't know. I'm gonna just throw something up at the top of my head. He'll text it. Let's say somebody texts it, you know, girl, I just want to let you know I'm thinking about you, and I just miss kisses. I miss your kisses or something, right? Now watch this, caller. Now, the average woman will read that shit a lot because it is touching, right? Right? Right?
Yes.
Okay. Now watch this. So what do you think if that motherfucker hits that button and be like, hey, baby, how you doing? I just want to let you know that I'm thinking about you and I miss your kisses. And she gets to hear that shit. That shit is like from Earth to Pluto. All right. But then what if that motherfucker does it on video? That even goes deeper because she's going to play that shit like it's a video and she's going to keep playing it over and over again because it's soothing to the ears and to the eyes. You see what I'm saying?
And that's how you connect to her in a more deeper level.
Oh, absolutely. Right. Because, well, listen. I'm not trying to connect to her. I'm trying to guide her to a connection that she's never had before. Because all I'm doing
by showing her why, right?
Well, why me? Right. Because what is she going to do all day? I can't tell you how many times they press that button, but they press that button more than average because they like to hear that shit. They will always, the thing that we're doing is giving them access to us. I'll never know, right? I'll never know, but I know that they have access to me to keep pressing that button, right? They have access to me. But that's just
that's why you're able to come back whenever you want.
Right, but I'm not. But I mean, there's levels to this. What happens? Let me check my time. Okay, I'm good. So what happens? What happens when I create something for them? I mean, I'm not even. I can go look. Text messages, video, going live. I can do relaxing. Relaxing, kind of that therapeutic, like music shit, and use my voice. To masturbation, use my voice. And ladies, I have not done yet. I'm creating something for the ladies out there. So I'm working on some ladies. I'll get that to y'all. But yeah, I'm just saying, I can also create shower music. I can create. The world is what I want to do, how I want to create it, right? So I can create it any way I want to. You want to know why? Because the average motherfucker ain't creating anything. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And because he's not creating anything, even though I'm 1,000,001, even though I'm last in line, I bet you she'll be thinking about me more than the other guys in front of me. Because the other guys in front of me are just average, okay? Okay.
And is that when you start to incorporate your amusement park, right?
Well, yeah, because I want to give her the ride. So the ride can be, okay, we can have a ride called romance where I can break something down romantically of how I slowly undress her. That could be a ride. It could be a ride of intimacy or freaky or something adventurous where we're in the rain. I can do that. I mean, the world is my oyster of what I want to do. But what I'm saying is, this. If this is what she gets in the beginning, her mind will not be able to process me after that. The process is still trying to understand the me now. But I'm not the me now. I don't move. See, most guys stay safe. They're like, I'm gonna stay this way. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stay this way, and I'm gonna keep giving. You know, if I make her smile, they're like this. Okay, if I make her smile, I'm gonna stay on that street. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay on that fucking street, and I'm gonna keep tapping into that one thing. I don't operate that way. I move the fuck on to the next street because I'm still in the neighborhood. But every other street is another level that I can take her on.
Is that what you mean by touching her without touching her?
Well, yeah, because I want her to feel. See, I want her to feel what the fuck I'm saying. She can't feel a text message.
You're in emotion, right?
Well, I'm tapping into something. No, I'm pushing the boundaries because I remember I'm going past conscious and subconscious. I'm connecting to the emotion. I'm trying to get at a part of her that she won't let the unrecognizable version of her. She's a woman.
Okay.
She's not going to share something so deep to average guys. But what happens when she shares something deep, which will allow me to create something on that depth and range to push it further out? The more I learn about her, the more deeper we can go. But the problem is the depth and where we go, because then that's the hook. It's like having okay, you heard of steakums, haven't you? Or bologna. Think about bologna. Bologna, right? So if you're eating bologna all your life, and then you get a steak, a ribeye steak, a ribeye steak, right? You ever gonna go back to go back to bologna? You gonna be like, damn, I sure missed that steak.
Oh, okay.
So it's high. Listen, it's highs and lows. Highs and lows. So the low that you're not going to understand is that even without doing, and remember, caller, this is not even. I'm not even putting my hands on her. This is how deep we are. There will be highs of feeling good, and then there will be lows of sadness because she misses you. And she didn't even know why the fuck she's missing you, but there's something in you that she's missing. But what is she missing? She's missing how you make her feel. It's like, it's kind of like a drug habit. It's kind of like, I like when I'm talking to him because this is how I feel when I'm around him. He makes me feel this way. And then when I'm not around him, I feel like there's a part of me missing. I feel like I'm missing something. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So what I'm saying is that how does she get that back? She's got to tap back into the source. She can't tap into anybody else's source because nobody's on that level of depth to give her the source.
Okay.
And we haven't even talked live. Live. How many people do you know would just say, you know what? I just want to see you right now. Listen, I want to see you in the shower. I just want to see you just doing whatever the fuck it is you're doing. How many guys do that, caller?
Not a lot.
None. That's what I'm saying. So then live, you think the land, air, sea, when we get to space, this is a whole different ball game.
There's space?
Yeah, going live. Live, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Going live with her. But it's also a process because a lot of women aren't used to. Okay, women are just used to texting, brother. They're not used to all this shit I'm saying. You got to gradually roll them into that shit. Because some of them don't like listening to their voices and all other stuff and things like that. Then after a while, they will send you voice messages because remember, I told you, when you hit that trust level, they will start to send you voice messages because they're kind of like pinging with you, okay? And then after that, after the voice messages, then the videos come. And then they want to see you live. So but think about this. If that's the beginning, this is what I'm saying. If it's that deep in the beginning, what the fuck you think is going to be when they're with you, brother? It's a whole different ball game.
So that's the foundation.
Yeah, well, it's the foundation of free will. I'm saying that there are parts of you that you don't know about. And I'm going to show you how to open yourself up to me. Now, she can do that with other guys, but it derives from me. I got the patent. You see what I'm saying? I got the patent.
Yes, sir.
I got the patent of the car, but she go to Chevrolet, Ford, whatever. I still got that fucking patent, right? It derives from me.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter. So what I'm saying is that I'm showing her a different side of herself without even like penetrating. I haven't even penetrated yet.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, even the penetration, right? Like after you have sex, y'all guys go to sleep, get a sandwich, or leave, right? When's the last time?
Sir.
When's the last time a motherfucker gave her a full body massage and massage her whole body? Just to show her the appreciation and how good she tasted in my mouth. What? Come on, what? A full body massage, man. Head to toe. And then you roll. Lingers, man. You want to see what a lot of guys do is they go A to B, right? Or try to get to B. If they get to B, then they leave. Okay, I want an A to B, but I want that to linger to C to D to E to F. You see what I'm saying? I want it to linger until I pick it up again on G or H. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because most of them out here, they don't want to. They're not used to somebody being expressive. It doesn't make you weak to let her know that. Damn, you know what? I enjoyed last night. I enjoyed looking at you, tasting you, and rubbing you. How many motherfuckers got? I mean, that doesn't make you weak. But when's the last time she heard something like that? Hey, ready? Voice message, video. When's the last? Or going live with her, or her waking up, to that. Think about that. Waking up. Who says that? What I'm saying.
That's why it's more impact.
Yeah, because, okay, what happens? Okay, so when a woman does something sexual with a guy, sometimes they're saying to themselves, well, is he going to call me back? Does he think I'm a slut? I mean, what does he think about me? He's not calling me. Oh, my God. Oh, should I have done it? All that shit, right? What happens? She wakes up.
It's because they're not her to her core.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying, what happens when you let her know that I enjoyed every moment and every minute of you?
You become more
and off the top, and this thought just came to my head, right? You know, I even have a poem. I just thinking about your body made me write that. I just had this epiphany of a poem that popped in my head. If you allow me to tell you, every time that I slowly look at you and undress you, look into your eyes, play with your hair a little bit, and give you soft kisses, I can feel the shiver of your skin on my lips, telling me to go further and deeper, to know more. I'm just saying, this is how the mind works. So, I mean, what if you hit her with that? She's never heard nothing like that before. I mean, I'm just saying, she's never heard that before.
Okay.
You said okay. No, I'm just saying, it's just, but it's transparent, number one. But it's it's really cool.
That's amazing.
I'm sorry?
That's amazing.
Well, no, it's not amazing, okay? All right. I'm just saying, is you're amazing. You're amazing.
Oh,
see,
okay.
it shouldn't be amazing. You're amazing. You see what I'm saying? But you should know. You should say that I want to systematically break you down and showing you that this is not we're not the end. This is the beginning. But this is why we always say, man, you don't want to fuck with someone. That's why we always tell them, we're not the right guy. You want to fuck with someone like us. You're better off with an average guy. Because we want to conquer, right? But this is why I don't even want love. I'll get love, but I don't want that. Why do you think I don't want love? What do you think I want? I don't want love. What do you think I want?
You want her? You want her mind?
No, I want to be a fucking addiction. That's what I want. I'm selfish enough to be. That's what I want. I want to be addiction. And everything if all this is the beginning, what do you think happens along the way? This is why some of my boys, they have girlfriends for years and stuff, because the women love how they make them feel. They're like, shit, man, you really making me feel this way. Yeah, I mean, stuff. You see what I'm saying? So it's just up to the guy. It's really up to how you move and how you think. You know what I mean?
Yes, coach.
Yeah, but you just want to. But all of it is transparent. But it's coming from, I'm the source. I'm saying this. I am the rock, right? And I can lead, but I can also love too. I know how to be a great lover, man. That's what I'm saying. And a great lover is not when everything is good. A great lover is when things are bad. Sickness and not feeling well, all that stuff. A great lover is a multitude of things. It's not just, see, everybody wants to be on the good times, but I love the bad times. Because most guys run away with the bad times and shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, coach.
Does that make any sense?
Yes.
All right. So you got any other questions before I let you go, bro?
No, sir. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, sir. I'll throw you back in. Thank you for the call, brother. Appreciate that. Good call. That's a good call. Lines open, guys. I ain't got much time left. But anyway, so getting back to what I was saying to you guys out here. I'm saying to you guys out here, which so very important in all of this, is that you just wanna you just gotta look at this in a different perspective than the way you've been looking at it. You've been looking at it as, how do I please her? How do I make her, or how do I get her to want me? But then you got to ask yourself the question. If you're doing what everybody else is doing, you're getting what everybody else is getting, right? So if you're average, because the average, okay, what makes people average is average people don't work on themselves. Average people procrastinate. Average people don't build on anything. Average people wait for the world to hit them, or they wait for life to happen. And game doesn't do that. I don't want to be average. And even in Vegas, one of my dogs, right? You should have seen him. He is with one of his girls, and you know what? He made her feel like the only woman in the world. When they went places and everything, he would open the door for her. When they were together, he was whispering in her ear, holding her hand, and he was doing all this shit that average guys just don't do. And if you are doing average things, then you're going to get average results. So then that begs the question of how transparent you need to be with yourself. The transparency should never be that I'm going to try to force sex. Gentlemen, women are going to have sex with you if they want to or not. You have, I'm being honest with you, you don't have any say-so in what she wants. I'm just saying that she doesn't trust. There's a excuse me. There's some women out there that just don't trust themselves with you guys because there's no experience behind you guys. There's no experience. They just, and again, guys, I'm not talking about hugging and cuddling and all that other stuff. They just saying that if I give you this pussy, what are you gonna do with it? And average guys are just going to fuck, and it doesn't make any sense. But when you are above average, you're not even going to that depth and that level. You're kind of moving on to something else. Gentlemen, I promise you, all you guys listen to me, I promise you, there is nothing in the world like a woman that wants to fuck you. Gentlemen, I am telling you, there is nothing like it in the world. When a woman is really into you and she's like open and shit, she after this. Well, yes, because experience knows how to handle the woman. So when you're getting on the boundaries of sexual trust, it is at this point that you have got to deal with and manage her emotions. You're on an emotion at this point. You're dealing with her fucking feelings, man. So it's see, this is where y'all guys think y'all not even looking at things. You're going to have to deal with feelings and emotions and everything. But the more you can deal with it, the more experience that you have with it, the more she is open to what? Pushing the pendulum out a little bit more, letting you know how she feels, and not worrying about the end result. Listen, women are arrogant as fuck. Okay? I mean, let's look at their arrogance. Their arrogance is this. I can go to my phone, my computer, or out my door and get the majority of these motherfuckers to do anything I want them to do. That's the truth. So they're very arrogant. They should be. That's the power, Vic, that they hold over the surface dwellers. But what if you, Vic, had a mindset of, it doesn't matter if she's on the fucking Pluto or Mars. If I get hold of her ass, right? If I get hold of her ass, I'm going to show her a different side. You never stop writing the poetry. You never stop. Because it's the same poetry that turns into erotica, that turns dirty and nasty and kinky. It helps you with dirty talk. It helps you with everything. But most of y'all guys have been told, you're bad, let me see here. No Name says, so you can use, no. Listen, No Name. You're not paying attention. You're not paying attention. We're using our minds not to control them. We're using it where they lose control. It's the one thing, sir, that they don't do with average people. They are always, okay, listen, women are always in control of average guys. So they will never lose something they're already in control of. Okay? So what I'm saying is lose. KC, how do you feel about writing letters? I got something better, KC. KC, why would I write a letter when I can use my motherfucking mouthpiece? Off the top of the head. All right. So I will grab my phone, hit record. Dear so-and-so, this letter goes out to you because today I was walking down the street and over by the tree, I noticed this is the first place that we kissed. And it wasn't just a kiss that I was thinking about by the tree. It was a look that you gave me. And you know what? You always want me to tell you what's on my mind. So what's on my mind right now was the moment I looked in your eyes, the moment you smiled, and the moment I put your arm around me. You see what I'm saying right there, KC? That's deep. See, KC, go ahead. You can write a letter. It's not going to have much impact. But, hey, KC, how much you want to bet you record that shit and send that shit to you? You'll be like, what the fuck? That's the what the fuck moment. She's like, well, who the fuck does this? Who sends what? Who is this guy? Who is he? Oh my God. And then she'll go through her file. Still going through that file. Not the one she's fucking, just all the guys have been fucking with trying to get with her. I can't. Hold on. Hey, and KC, let me play it again. Hey, dear so or hey, KC. Also, KC, watch this one. off the top of the head, KC. No, hey, KC. Casey, I'm gonna do something, but I want you to tell me what it is I do so I can show you I'm just coming up with it on the fly so you don't think I made this up. KC, tell me, if you were to write a letter to a woman, what's the title of the letter? Just be serious now. What is the title of the letter? Casey only. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to show you something deeper than what the fuck I just said, because it just popped in my head. Just come on, Casey. Give me something deeper. Casey, give me the name of the letter that you want to write, Casey. All right? Give me that, okay? Give me the name of the letter that you want me to write, and I'm going to show you something deeper, all right? It just popped in my head, Casey. Casey, it popped in my head. I am going to put this shit on my shelf. This is a brand new idea. You gave me a brand new idea. And when I tell you, you'll be like, oh shit, but watch this. Casey, just give me a title of a letter that you want to write, and I'm going to show you something new I just came up. All right, here we go. So, KC, peep this out. Wait. Watch it. How much time I got? Okay, I got to hurry up. All right, got much time. Okay, look. All right, so watch this, KC. So, KC, let's say after I ate her pussy, gave her orgasm and all this other stuff, right? All right. Okay, so KC, I'm giving her a body massage. All right, KC. Got the music playing. All right. And I'm rubbing her legs and I'm giving her a massage right now. And as I'm rubbing her, KC, this right here, the beauty behind your eyes. And then I get in her ear and say, you know what? Sometimes it confuses me. Now remember, KC, while I'm saying this, I'm rubbing her body. So KC, sometimes it confuses me. Sometimes I try to peel back the layers that, you don't want to share with anybody else. And every time I put my finger on a part of your body, I'm doing everything I can to see a beauty behind those beautiful eyes of yours. Not the eyes that you have that we connect with, but I want to connect with you on something deeper. Now, hey. And I'm working, and KC, see what I'm saying, dog? I can put the letter, I can just talk shit in her ear while I'm doing this shit. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll finish it when we get this quick question. Yeah, Anonymous, what's your name? Where you calling from? What's up?
Hey, Dan, got a quick question right now. True story. Gal I see, I go to her place once every 3 weeks. She invited me over. She's a 45-minute drive. And I'm not joking. She said she wanted to cook. She wanted to wear these panties for me. She's still sleeping. She didn't answer the door. I called twice, but I just went home. When she called to apologize, what should the lifeblood do?
Wait, what did she call and apologize about?
No, I think she will. For sleeping in. She didn't answer the door. She wanted me over at 5 o'clock.
You got to have correction. If you ever do this shit again, lose my number. People
got it. See, I knew Dean would know. I'm not even mad because I had a big omelet and I'm listening to you guys and I'm enjoying my night.
All right, well, I gotta hurry up because I ain't got much
time. I'm gonna draw tonight too. So
all right, go ahead, draw. I ain't got much time. I gotta finish this shit up. All right, man. Thank you, brother.
Hey, Dean, throw me back in, dude. I love you, man.
All right, thanks, brother. All right, here we go. So get back. All right, so KC, here we go. Get back to you, KC. So, while you laying down right now, relaxing your body in this moment right now, I want you to relax and I want you to hear this letter I have for you, right? And it's not just the beauty behind your eyes, it's the beauty behind your smile, it's the beauty behind your kisses. It's the beauty about the look you have when I eat your pretty pussy and make you come. You see what I'm saying, KC? It's not just, you would have the music playing, you have the lights low, you're rubbing her body, and you're talking shit in her motherfucking ear. And again, KC, it could be a poem, it could be a letter, it could be a paragraph, it could be a statement, but KC, I promise you, brother, I promise you, motherfuckers don't do this shit, dog. That's what I'm saying, KC. You let me know, I'll just say some shit. You know what I mean? No. You know, your eyes, they say, you know, you're a mystery, right? Your eyes, you know, I want to see behind your eyes. I want to peel back those layers. I love the way you moan. I love the way you come. I love the heavy breathing. I love all those things. But what is between, or excuse me, not between, but what is behind those eyes? And every moment that I rub, you know, then you, and the rub, keyword rub, then you go ahead and do a certain kind of rub. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get closer to you. I'm trying to connect to you. You just talking all that shit. Dog, KC, game over, son. Game over. Because, well, no, you should create from your mindset, brother. You should create from your mindset. You should be able to look, touch, rub, and talk shit to her and just be smooth with it. That's it. You don't need no. Now the audio. Listen, I create my own music sometimes, and sometimes I'm lazy. So I learned how to do it all. I was taught to do it all. So I had to. I have a music maker. I'm not like I just put beats together and stuff like that. And I can't sing. So every time you hear my poetry and you hear the singing, I tell the people how to sing. I can't sing. So I tell them, sing this way to me and sing it this way. And they sing exactly how I want it sung. And then I engineer, compose, produce, and do all this stuff. So I do it all, man. But it's the same thing when you're in bed with it too. So it's the exact same thing. So it's the same thing. So, and when you do that, it changes everything up. Because remember, guys, at the end of the day, it's an experience. It's just what kind of experience do you want to give them? It's an experience. Do you want to give them an experience? And the experience I want to give them is a transparent one to let them know that with me, right, you can be the you that you don't even know you have. All right. Should we withhold sex long as folks? Well, no. Don't play games. I'm saying that this is not about withholding anything. Is that the more you're able to communicate, you will move from no trust to trust. But trust doesn't mean sex. Trust can mean flirting and things like that, but a lot of y'all guys will take that she wants to fuck. That doesn't mean. Flirting doesn't mean fucking. Flirting is just flirting. But then when it gets down to the third level of sexual trust, then it's more of masturbation. It's really saying, you know, I want you to show me what you got. What can you make me do? So there are levels to this, but I don't want you to withhold anything. I'm just, with my experience, I'm just patient. It's something that women are. You remember, patience is the diamond. I am patient. I am not going to rush. I don't need to rush. You know what I mean? Let me bring this call in. I got much time. 803. What's your name and where you calling from, brother?
What's up, Steve? This is Gabriel Woods.
What's going on, G Dog? How can I help you, brother? What's up?
Hey, so it's an echo. There's an echo.
No, something's going on. What's going on, man?
All right, so when my program came last night, he was feeling real bad because she worked. So I gave her a nice experience, you know.
What kind of experience? What kind of experience did you give her? What are you talking about?
All right, so she came over, put her to the back porch, had playing, I had wine out, you know, had me a cigar, but yeah, I went in, I went to kitchen, spaghetti, I sat up, and then I watched her cook. I played with the kitchen, you know, take a walk around the neighborhood.
Okay. So what?
And then we came back.
All right. What's your question though? What is your question?
You know what?
I would say, what's your question?
A question is, when I gave it experience, I wasn't like I'm sexy attracted to her, but at that point, it wasn't about fucking. Like she wanted to fuck me, but I really wasn't trying to fuck because I was worried about.
Okay, well, calm, relax.
Feel good.
Okay, but what is your question? What is your question?
Is something I heard you talking about before, but I would.
All right, you're breaking up. I'm trying to get your question answered. What are you talking? What is your question? What is your question?
Okay, I'm trying to. The echo is fucking over. I ain't gonna lie.
But just talk.
The question is.
This question. Okay.
Is if I don't want to fuck, if I give her a good experience mentally, is that a bad thing?
The problem. Okay, I'll throw you.
I'm not explaining. The echo.
All right, well, I'll let you go because I
can't even think.
I can't help with the echo. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, but I'll try to answer that question. So I'll let you go and try to answer that.
All right.
So, I don't know what's going on with you iPhone people. You people. So I don't want you guys playing games with women. That's not the purpose of what I'm teaching you. It's not to play games and stuff, okay? And just like with you, Urban, why y'all playing games? I'm just saying that I don't want to manipulate a woman into giving me pussy. I'm just saying at the bottom line, you should never try to manipulate a woman, deceive her, or try to find a shortcut to somebody that doesn't want to give you pussy. So I'm saying don't play games. If she wants to do it and she truly wants to do it, then your experience should move the pendulum forward. You know what I mean? Move things forward. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah. So, gentlemen, I got about 5 more minutes, guys. Any last questions, gentlemen? I got about 5 more minutes. Any questions, gentlemen? Any last questions? Y'all go ahead and ask. I'll answer any last questions. Any of y'all have 5 minutes left in the show? We have Real Game No Theory before the games kick off and shit. Okay, so, well, but you're doing it wrong. See, y'all guys are it's like y'all trying to do a deceptive move. I'm saying that the depth that I'm trying to get on is deeper than just a piece of pussy. I'm trying to connect with her on a place that she hasn't been on. And that's where I'm at. I'm not saying y'all got to get where I'm at. I'm just on a higher plane than y'all motherfuckers. I'm saying that without manipulation or anything, and she's down, then do it. But what I'm saying, if she's not, then don't. Okay? I'm just saying that y'all guys, I don't know what is and what isn't. But let me see your last question. Let me see. Well, KC, KC, don't tell me your name is like Kansas City. The way y'all fucked up with the Lions. So I don't even go, hey, I hope your name ain't KC, meaning Kansas City Chiefs and shit. So please don't go there. I rep I rep mine, dog. I rep mine. So yeah, so fuck that. Oh man. No, that's why we ain't gonna have a show Sunday night, because I'll be watching the game Sunday night. Shit. Watch the game Sunday night. Yeah, so yeah, I was in Vegas, so I didn't get a chance to see the Equalizer and shit. So I gotta get ready to go to that shit. I'm going to see that shit in the future, so I gotta get ready to fuck out of here. But I'm just saying that for all you guys out there, Casey, I don't know what team you repping and shit, but I hope it ain't the Chiefs the way they fucked up and lost to the Lions. Don't you go there. I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers want to start talking that ism, but y'all better stop. Y'all can always come home. Oh, wait. Wrong side of the shirt. Y'all can always come back. Come back to Texas. Trey. Oh, man. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping. I'm not going to even argue with y'all motherfuckers, man. I'm not going to big blue. Wait. Oh, the KC, stop. Well, Jay, don't tell me. I'm about to go see that bitch. I don't want to know. I'm about to go see that shit. So I don't know. I'm ready to go see that motherfucker. So yeah. So I only got a few more minutes left. Is patience a major thing? Well, yeah, because it's based upon the woman. I mean, the woman doesn't trust you. So she's trying to figure out what your angle is. And when you're really honest with women, you just got to let them let their hair down and stuff like that. No, wait a second. Wait. Let me get back. Hold on, Brew TV. Wait. Brew, hold on. Let me answer this last question before I get to you. Dog, I'm from the DMV. And you know what? Everybody were Redskin fans. I love the Cowboys because everybody hated the Cowboys. That's where I started. And I fell in love with the Dallas Cowboys in the DMV. I love I told you when in 1982, that didn't break me. 83 broke me. 83 fucked me up. 83 fucked me up. 83 fucked me up. What do you say the best way to process the Book of Fundamentals rules of game? By getting coaching. We're not playing you bum ass Saints. Where the fuck the Saints play? Fuck this. Hold the fuck up. Who the fuck? Hold on. I know where they the bet. Who the fuck the Saints play? I don't even know who the fuck the Saints play. Fuck the Saints, man. Can't stand them motherfucker. I hate the Saints. Fuck them. I think I bet on them. I gotta look at my bet chart. I picked the Saints. Who the fuck? I did pick the Saints. The Saints ain't play. Hold on. Who the fuck do the Saints play? I think I picked the Saints to win this week. I picked the Saints to win because they ain't playing anybody special. No, they playing somebody. Oh, wait a second. Is that going to be in New Orleans? Is it going to be in New Orleans? Fuck. Yeah. I think, because my boys are Titan fans and shit. So, yeah, I think I did pick the Saints because the Titans ain't got no quarterback and shit. And damn sure ain't got no defense. So, I think the Saints are going to win that shit. I don't like them motherfuckers, but at least I've been honest about that shit. Fuck them, though. Hampton. Well, no, I used to live in Norfolk. I lived in Norfolk, too, in the DMV. So I was in Norfolk and Virginia Beach. Now I was in Virginia Beach. When I was little, I went to Hermitage Elementary School. I ain't even tell you this place is, dog. I'm telling you, I'm DMV, dog. So I'm definitely DMV, but I got to get ready to get the fuck out of here, though. All right, guys, I got to get out of here, man. No, I mean, Derek, but no, the thing about the Saints, I had to give them credit. They got defense. So I don't know if it's in New Orleans, they're going to get drugged. They're going to drug them because Titans don't play good. Is it going to be in New Orleans or is it going to be in Tennessee? Where's it going to be at? I don't look at guys. Is it going to be in New Orleans or Tennessee? I don't know where it's going to be at. So, because if they may have a slight chance in Tennessee, but if they home, they're going to dog them. They're going to raw dog them motherfuckers, man. They're going to raw dog them motherfuckers. It's in Tennessee. Oof. Well, that all depends on how Derek Carr is. As far as I know in that dome, dog. That dome, they're gonna drug motherfuckers in the dome, but I don't know if they're a road team. So we're gonna see how they are in Tennessee. I don't think Tannehill's gonna handle that shit. But I think I did pick the Saints over the Titans. I know I picked the Saints over somebody. I didn't know it was Tennessee. So yeah. So I don't think the Titans have enough. Derek Carr is they had defense, so fuck. They might fuck them, but they still fucking suck. They're just playing a shitty team. Wait, is it in New Orleans? Well, they motherfucker get it right. So if it's in New Orleans, they're going to raw dog them up. They're going to beat the shit out of them. They're going to beat the shit out of them, dog. It's going to be a bad game. I hope it's close, but they're going to beat the shit out of them. Hey, look, I'm going to be watching that shit. I got a ticket, so I got to watch that shit. So, yeah, so I'm going to watch that shit. So I'll be watching all the games. Hey. And then when all y'all bitch-ass teams are done playing, y'all get to watch the best team play Sunday night. You're welcome. Y'all need to say thank you. You get to watch America's team play Sunday night. Yeah, so jerseys gonna be wearing real game, no theory. We're gonna wear jerseys and shit. We're gonna be wearing our. I know Zag and Fifth gonna be wearing the jerseys. All right, man. I gotta get to this fucking movie, man. I gotta get the fuck out of here. But anyway, guys, Real Game No Theory. Real Game No Theory tomorrow, 12 noon. Real Game No Theory, guys. I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. All right, we will see you later, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, and stand up, guys. We'll see y'all guys Sunday.